Hey guys, thanks for coming in. Just a little pop up here today. I'm just hanging out, fixing up some of my little sign that I have. And the real fun is looking at a whole bunch of white tangled up letters, try and pick out white white letters and symbols. And I have all of my wording done. Well, picked out anyway. I'm just kind of looking for, which I don't think there's even one here, a hashtag. Of all the things that my little board came with, it did not come with a hashtag symbol. So that's that. Hi Raquel, thanks for coming in. What the Flock, thanks for coming in. Who else is there? Michael, thanks for coming in. Tony, appreciate you. Pancasia, I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry, but thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Do you know how to say that?
What?
The Pancasia. Chris, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Rebecca, hi. Thanks for coming in, guys. I did pin my StreamYard link as usual, so anyone and everyone is welcome to join me on panel. We're just hanging out today. Just not doing anything in particular, really. Just hanging out and taking it easy. CFM, hey, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Great party, by the way. It was it was really good. It was really interesting. Lots of nice costumes and that were there for sure. Deborah, thanks for coming in, Deborah. I really appreciate it. Panjank, Panka, is that right? Am I saying it right? I'm sorry. I'm really bad with some names. That's why a lot of times I'll just abbreviate names. But I really appreciate you coming in. I really do. And like Pink, okay, perfect. I thank you. So what's new, guys? I've been working on my editing today and finally got my video edited up that I was out and did the other day. So thank you for your efforts and supports in the live stream, making costumes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sarcastic Storage Soccer, thanks for coming in. Big Homie, thanks for coming in. Sheena, thanks for coming in. Rich, that costume actually took, oh God, about 6 months, I think, to make. Martin, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you coming in. Sheena, I think I did. Sheena, hi. Starting to lose track of people now. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that costume actually took, yeah, about 6 months, I think, to make. Just gathering supplies and cotton and gluing and fitting and cotton and gluing and fitting and trimming and cotton. It was a lot of work. Then it was all painting. And I do have some more ideas for what I'd like to do with the same costume. Well, I do want to start on a new costume as well. I want to start doing something a little different, try to get it for next year. Payback Crazy, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Nicole, oh my God, Nicole, you made it to my live stream. I'm surprised you could steer yourself away from your own. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. We're gonna send that gift card out now this week. It's gonna get sent out. I thought I'd do a little something to try and bring in an extra few people for you, and you know, show some support. See how you're there supporting us with things that we're doing. Doris, don't you run away with my letters. She's after my plastic bag. Ashley is here. Hi, Ashley. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so it's today was just a day for hanging out and chilling, relaxing, taking it easy. Like I said, it's all fun here today. No nonsense kind of day, right? That's what it's all about. As I said, I'm working on. Oh my god, I forgot a word. I just put away all of my letters and I forgot an entire word. That's just excellent. And I can't really show you because it's not even done yet. I gotta pick out some more words. I gotta get some more letters. Whoops. In true back to that fashion, right? So yeah, there we go. Right off the bat is the first one I need. I tell you, I'm shocking. Needs a C and a K. Here's a C. Now it needs a K. Anybody got a K they can give me? So I don't have to look for it? That would be quite helpful. Chat's moving a little bit there today. That's good. So like I said, anybody, if you want to come up and have a chat, tell us about your channel. Tell us a funny story or something or anything. By all means, come on up and hang out for a bit. Right now, I can have up to 6 people on panel, which is pretty good. I'm thinking about upgrading to the free version, the paid version. But 6 is good for now to hang out, I think. Don't get too noisy in the room. Now I got all my letters. Now I got Pizza Bean. Hey, thanks for coming in. Woman Outdoors, thanks for coming in. Did I miss anyone else? I think that's it. There's no good looking on there. That scrolls and disappears. Raquel, yeah, say hello to Raquel. Raquel's been in here for a little while. Deborah's been here. Martin, Chris, Deborah, CNC, that crazy. Looks like I've got everybody. Freedom Frog. Hey Frog, how you doing, buddy? You doing all right? Didn't something? No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you doing okay? I hope you're doing all right. I heard a little bit of news. Don't want to get into it because that's your thing, not mine. But yeah, it's nice to see you in hanging out. Oh, we got somebody going to come up. Oh, we got Tony. How's it going, Tony?
Oh, pretty good. I just had to run from my camp up to the house here, so I got a good signal.
Oh, there you go. Nice sneaking on here for a few minutes, are you? So what's new? What are you up to? Oh, we got someone else coming on up here now too. Oh, we got Jamie from Lower Michigan Hiking. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, I'm gonna take you down to the waterfalls.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cheating.
Findlay, Ohio. And we found a nice little waterfall over here in the park.
Nice.
Doing a Google search for waterfalls nearby within 100 miles. We found 2 of them that we haven't been to. And
hey,
one
Rebecca, I'll keep an eye out for you.
dried up and the other one is going. So I'm taking you down to the waterfalls right now.
Nice.
And I'm trying not to get these guys in the video, but they're walking right in the way.
Mentioned getting people in the video. How did your night work out for you after?
It didn't go too bad, but I have to. It's kind of loud right here. Take you to this waterfall. Can you see the waterfall?
Awesome.
Yep. Let me bring Rebecca up here, and then I'm gonna bigify you.
Wow.
I can't do that here now, huh?
Beautiful waterfall.
That's nice, Jamie.
That is so
A
nice.
beautiful day.
Must be nice to camp there, I would imagine, with that ambient noise in the background.
Yeah, it's a little loud over here.
Hey, Wick, thanks for coming in. Loki's Trapping Adventures, thanks for coming in. Nightbot, thanks for doing your job. Devil Dog,
Hey,
hey,
Al,
Devil
I
Dog, how
got to
you doing?
jump off real quick because I got to go over to Plate Perch because I told him I would jump on the
That's
line
okay.
and down here too.
Yeah, that's okay, Devil Dog. That's understandable.
All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit, okay?
Okay, have a good one, Jamie.
I got a question for you anyways about the thing.
Okay, no problem.
Later.
So how did your night go for you, Tony? Without getting into too much detail, without giving stuff away, you know?
It wasn't bad. It rained most of the whole time. You know, kind of figured it would. And then, of course, you know, now it's beautiful out.
I am in the same situation with that. Yeah.
Yeah, overall,
I can
it's
feel
pretty
for
good. You know, sitting around for 24 hours doing not much of anything because, you know, what can you do sitting under the tarp?
Nice. Well, I actually got to do a bit of stuff online. Rambling with the Brums. Hey, Scott, thanks for coming in. More than welcome to join us up on panel if you can. Rebecca, how are you?
I'm busy.
You're busy. You're making. What are you making now?
Dishcloth. And I finished a pot holder.
Nice. Nice. Doing another set, or is that for the
Oh,
set?
nice.
That we...
These ones are for a channel that has asked me to make something, and I'm not
In
going
a
to say what
second.
it is.
Okay, no problem. It's a surprise thing.
It's a surprise.
Nice. Well, that is very, very nice.
And these things really wash dishes really well.
Yeah. So did you think about doing the video for the camp challenge, or
I am.
you're going to do one?
I'm gonna do it in my front yard, and
Nice.
I'm gonna have my fur babies with me.
Nice.
You know, so that if something goes bump in the night in my front yard,
They'll jump up and take care
they'll
of business.
jump up and say, "Hey, Mom, there's something
Yeah.
wrong."
Hey, Hunting and Stuff, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate everybody that's dropping in to see me. Panel is open to come up and have a chat and talk. Like I said, we're just hanging out. I'm still missing letters that I thought I had picked out, but I didn't. So now I got to pick out some more letters.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay.
Of course, a low-flying airplane comes over.
I think
Oh, yeah.
this thing. I don't know what size it is, but I'm thinking this thing's getting big enough. See
Nice.
I think it's about finished.
Just give me 1 second there till I find an L. And I'll put you up on the big screen so people can get a good look at it. That's not an L. The L's and the I's look the same because when they're on their side, there's a little peg on them that looks like it belongs to it. Don't fall out again. This is crazy. There's an L. I got one. Okay. Hang on there now, Rebecca. Let me put you up on big screen so you can show those to everybody because they're really nice.
This
Really?
is the size of the pot holder. Let's see if I can get this in front of me. I think this thing's getting about the right size. The washcloth. I didn't really measure it. I just started making it.
Nice. A lot of times with pot holders and that, you can just kind of judge them as you're going along. I don't think a lot of people actually use patterns for them. Hey, Dan.
This one is a specific size.
Hey, Dan.
The worst claws, I just kind of make them. Usually, when you're chaining, it's 4 chains for each inch.
Yeah.
So I did. Trying to think, 6 or 7. I think I did 7.
Nice. Nice. So did you get a chance to catch Nicole on her live last night?
If you go back in the chat, I was definitely there.
Was last night?
Towards
She
the
was on
end.
live. She was on live last night, but the night before she did her own.
Yeah, I'll look back at the other ones, but that one, my ribs were hurting because I was laughing so hard.
I know she got a lot of really good response on it. That's for sure.
I just figured she goes live when I'm sleeping because it's like payback.
She's getting you back for me. Danny said hello to you. Danny's at Walmart. Oh, Danny's at Walmart.
Yeah, Danny, you did.
Yes, you did, Danny. You know, and you know what? I actually used that opportunity to go to bed. I made a bunch of people moderators, and I said, "Okay, you're all babysitting. I'm going to bed." So it worked out pretty good. Grey Wolf Outdoors, thanks for coming in. I don't think I missed anyone else. I said hello to Dez. You're all welcome to come up on panel too, guys.
Hi,
Like I said,
Dez.
it's all fun and games. That's all it is. I'm trying to do up a little sign for my little alliance thing. Hang it up behind me. I suppose I got it all spelled right, do I? Any spelling mistakes?
Oh, you can't ask me that.
Anybody? Any spelling mistake? I don't think it's spelled wrong.
That looks right. I don't know.
It looks right. Like you said, we'll know right off the bat. She'll look at it and say, "That's wrong." I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. Let's put that up there.
Read those letters, yeah.
I'll hang that up in the room behind me when I goes up in my room again.
Does the screen the other side?
Yeah, I know. I gotta fix it up, Des. I was just trying to get it all together so that I know what I got spelled out is right, and that's not all wrong. Oh, look! I just found another letter stuck to me.
Nice. Well, I should be uploading my video, starting to upload pretty soon. I'm still just finishing the encoding on it.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
Danny, don't
I
chat.
just-
Mark,
I
it
just
sounds
did
like a
this.
Nicole
If
issue.
it's square, it's definitely not.
I don't know if it matters if a pothole or a square. does it?
Or worst cost, I'm guessing it really doesn't matter because you're just going to use them.
Yeah. Nicole can't do two things at once either, so don't worry about that. This Sandban, hey, how are you
Hey,
doing?
Sandban.
All the way from Australia. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. It must be either very early in the morning for you now, isn't it? Probably around 4 o'clock, I would imagine. It's very early in the morning.
Really,
Yeah. Last time I was up that early was the other day when I was up camping out. But
not me.
I
Once I went to bed, it was over.
yeah, but I wasn't in a hammock. Next time.
I will say it got pretty cold though.
Yeah. I'm thinking for the next one, maybe we can do full hammock camp setup. So take whatever you want for camp, but it's going to mostly revolve around how you set up your hammock. Because next time I go, I
don't have a hammock and I'm not going to get one.
No. Well, and other thing too is it doesn't have to be your hammock; it can be a tent.
I have knee problems and stuff, and in fact, I'm not going to be sleeping on the ground.
No, well, that's good for you.
I will be sleeping on a cot.
Do not be uncomfortable. Do not be uncomfortable. That's one of the big things. I want people to be able to have fun.
Yeah.
Is T-Rock here?
No.
Oh, okay, you're just promoting. Okay, perfect. All right, just let me know if something like that pops in because give him a big round of applause.
I got a question to ask you, Ronald. Come over here.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to ask my brother.
Yeah.
Are you going to camp with me out in the front yard?
Yes.
He's gonna.
He is.
He's coming
Nice.
with me. Come over.
Awesome.
Go over that way. Over that way.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes, there you are. So, and well, yes, we have a cord. He has a CPAP machine he'll have to have, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know, and we're going to figure out how we're going to cook outside.
Yep. Camp stove. You got a camp stove or something like that? Take that.
I'll just make sandwiches.
Yeah, make sandwiches or something. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to cook. You don't have to make it difficult. You can do all of your stuff indoors and have it ready to go and just bring it out. And,
Ready to go and come outside.
Yep.
Okay.
So, like I said, it's all about getting out and having a bit of fun and making a little video and sharing it out. And, you know, it's always fun. Yeah, my camp stove ain't fancy there, Danny. I paid $25 for that Canadian, so you probably get
Exactly.
but it's just about having fun. And I mean, like, if you want to take your brother, your animals, your kids, your grandkids, whatever, don't make it uncomfortable for them. Whatever they need, take it from. Just showcase the items that you would say are a definite must to have for the camp. Like anything that you need, like the CPAP machine or stuff like that. That's a given. That's not an item. That's not something.
No, it's electronics. Those are included.
Yeah, that's all included. You don't need to worry about none of that. Wish you had an invisible kite.
A squirrel is there.
Squirrel. Hey, Squirrel. Thanks for coming in.
My definitely would be my
And John.
my knives. I've
Yep.
got some camping knives that they're in my vehicle because if
Yeah.
anything happens, they're with me.
Yep. That's a good thing too, is to have stuff. We were actually talking about that on a channel there the other day. It was what would you put? I did an interview with Mitchell, and he asked me, what would you consider to be important items to have in a car for trouble? And I was like, okay, candles, because they provide heat in a car too, because it's a small place. People don't realize a candle or two in a car will keep you above freezing.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
going to keep you warm, but it'll keep you above freezing. So a blanket, candle, water, and there was one or two other things I said. I can't really think of at the moment, but I mean, like blankets, candles, water.
Well,
Maybe
even
food.
those kind of those mylar, those if it's
Yeah.
winter, one of
Yeah,
those
just
mylar
some-
type blankets. Yeah.
Just something to help keep your body warm if it gets cold or something like that. Water to drink.
Yeah. I
Maybe
keep a
even
go
bucket.
bag in my Jeep, so
Even a bucket, because if you have to use the washroom and you're stuck on a freeway or something like that, you don't know how long it could be there. So if you got a bucket to use for a washroom, then you know that's just a comfort thing, right? A bucket with a lid. But there's just a few little items that you can keep on hand and stuff like that at all time. A first aid kit, yeah, that's also. I think that would probably be almost a must in every car, and flares are usually part of our roadside kits. Like I said, there's not much. Hey, Black Guns and Gardens, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. More than welcome to hop up on panel with us. Everyone is welcome to hop up on panel and have a little chit chat. We're just.
I finished.
Ooh, nice. We
awesome.
are just talking about everything and anything and everything. Hey, DJ, how you doing, buddy? Hey, DJ.
I'm
Hey,
doing
DJ.
good, Al. Hey,
That is good to hear.
Rebecca.
You still kicking butt?
Yeah.
Right now, yes, I am.
And there they are.
I hope you wins it. The whole works of it.
We
I really do.
We will see, Al. We will
Yeah.
see. but yeah,
But
yeah.
I think there's like depends too on the areas that you're in, what you would keep in your car and what you wouldn't, because like Rebecca keeps her knives in
I
her.
I keep I keep tools because I
Yeah.
know how to work on a vehicle.
Yep.
I keep, my tools in there. They're in a milk crate. And I keep the jumper cables I have are like, oh my gosh, they're number 2 wire. So they're more for
Nice.
a semi, but
They're the heavy
when you
ones.
get better quality, they last longer than those little tiny that don't work.
Haystock Explorer, thanks for coming in.
And I also have a
Um,
DeWalt. I also have a DeWalt Impact that, of course, takes batteries.
Yep.
That takes lug nuts off because as you get older, you can't break those lug nuts
Oh
anymore.
God, yeah, no, you're better off having something that makes it easier on you for sure.
Yes.
Something that a lot of people don't really think about is a power inverter.
Hmm.
Now you can get little ones that plug into the sockets, the 12-volt sockets. I had one for my car, and you just plug it into the socket of the car, and then you have an outlet that you can run almost anything off.
Yep.
So one of those is always good because, yeah, you can charge your phone in that, but if you got something like a rechargeable drill or even a laptop or almost anything else, you can plug it into that and run. And there's different quality ones you can get. You can get cheaper ones that'll just run smaller stuff, but you can throw a few dollars into it and have a decent inverter in the car.
Yeah.
Thanks, see you, Pam.
6.
Just having a look at some of the comments here.
This is the side of the chain for the pot holder.
Oh, nice.
You do 24 and then 2 extra.
Nice. 2 extra for someone around, right?
To bring it up. Yeah. I hate
To attach
to
the next
run.
row.
I hate to run, but another live is coming on that I'm always on. Thank you for letting me up.
You're very welcome. You're always welcome on my
I'll
panel.
definitely, if you're still up here once they're done, I
Tom.
will come back.
Yeah.
Who's on?
Take it easy, everybody. Great to be here. Thank you.
Okay. See ya. Hi, Tom. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Tom.
Just already. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Personal conversation. No.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't care.
Nicole don't care.
Hey, Nicole.
What did you say?
Hi.
Hi.
So, DJ, you excited about your new show coming up?
Yeah, and I will be at home to do that.
Oh,
So
that is really good to hear. When do you get to go home?
we'll go home Tuesday morning.
Oh, nice.
Or either Tuesday afternoon.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Hey, Boxcar Jerry.
Yeah, so I will be able to get home, get set up, and do everything I need to on my local computer.
Nice. You must be so excited about that.
Yeah, trust me. I'm grateful for my brother let me use his laptop, but it's not easy for me to use.
Yeah, it's not the same as your own.
Yeah.
But it's nice that you're able to use it and get on and still come here and do stuff. But it's never the same as getting home and getting your own stuff.
Yeah.
I has
but
that same issue when I'm out camping.
Can't argue with that.
yeah,
When you're out camping, you got your stuff that you got, and that's all you got. And when you get home, you're like, oh, I got everything now.
yeah, yeah. So that would definitely be good, and it would be easier for me to mess with Devil Dog and Gary.
All right, see you, John. Enjoy the game. John is jumping off because football is starting.
Well,
Maybe you'll get up another one on Bucket Man.
yeah. Well, I would say, I mean, with the show on Tuesday, me and Devil Dog are really gonna work together. I just hope he's not my version of Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope Devil Dog's tooth gets okay because it's still bothering him. Last I heard.
Uh,
Well, that's something.
Oh yeah, I want that fixed before you said gummy.
Yeah, I think he should go and get it looked at, but it's like you lead a horse to water, you know.
yeah.
But it doesn't matter what you do. If you don't want to drink, you don't want to drink.
Yeah.
But no, I hope it starts feeling better for him. So
Yeah,
I worries about him a lot, when stuff like that goes on. Same thing happened when Gerbs got in trouble with the tip.
yeah.
It was a big concern at the time. We don't want anybody getting hurt. We don't like to see anybody hurt and pain and stuff like that.
I mean,
Oh, good.
the
Oh, we just
song
lost Tony.
when we did that Good Cop Bad Dog show on my channel that past Friday, because I know it wasn't my fault, but
Yeah.
I do care about the people I have on my show. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Hey, Argons. That's okay, Tony. Just hop back up whenever he gets done. Tony crashed. His thing crashed on him.
yeah, it seems like it. But yeah, so I mean, Tuesday will be great.
Ashton taking off?
So, let me ask you, were you able to go to that website or no?
Not yet. I gotta go on there now today and check out the cartoon. I know I wants to have a look at that. I've seen all them Transformer cartoons. Oh, did you freeze? No? Okay. I've seen all them Transformer cartoons long, long time ago, so I am gonna have to go back and rewatch it for sure.
Yeah, the only reason I'm curious if you could have said is I know you're in Canada, and I don't know if you could get like American, well, not American, but some cartoon websites to work over.
Usually with the websites like that, they're usually pretty good. The biggest issues that we have with coming up here for stuff like that is if it's a paid service, is
Yeah,
usually the difference in price and stuff like that. Like Netflix is different because it's a paid service, but
yeah.
some of the websites and that are based like that with the shows and cartoons and that on them, we can get them all just simply because it's free. It doesn't matter.
Okay, cool. And yeah, it's totally free. They do have a paid option, but
Yeah.
you don't have to do that at all to use the website. So yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like YouTube. They got a paid service, but you don't need to
Yeah,
use it.
yeah.
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 When I get down it there now, I'll check it out later on this afternoon, and I'll let you know. I'll send you a message or something and let you know if I don't see you.
Yeah, well, no, that would be good to know. I eventually want to find a way to watch Canadian, original Canadian cartoons that are not brought over to the US. So yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of them around like that for sure. I don't know what ones though because I haven't been really watching a whole lot of cartoons lately.
Yeah, I get it, but you know, if one day you
Oh, Ashley thought you were leaving the call. Hey, Des, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Goodbye.
Doing good.
So, what are you up to today, Des?
Laundry.
Oh,
and a cat.
come on. How did you get all the fun jobs?
Oh, I don't know, but this is my baby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no.
Well, this is one of them. My daughter's got the other one. This is Pandora.
Oh, nice.
She's like 11 years old.
Oh, she is getting up there.
Yeah, but she still thinks she's a kitten. Sometimes she goes zipping through the house and runs up the doorway of my bedroom or bathroom, and I'm like, Pandora, you're leaving your mark behind.
I think they all go through phases like that where they still think they're like very, very young.
Yeah, but then I have to go back and it's like that plastic molding that looks like it's wood. So you have to figure out how to smooth it and fill it and paint it before your father comes into town because, you know, I'm renting to own, so I got like 2.5 more years before this place is paid off.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And then I want to sell it.
That's not that long though, really.
Hey, Heidi.
Heidi, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you coming.
Hi, Heidi. Yeah, it's not long, but this house feels like an apartment more than a home because I live in a townhouse community where everybody is moving in and out with a lot of college kids or families because it's just too small. The townhouses are just too small for families. Yeah. And with us three here, there's just no storage, no nothing, no yard to put a shed, nothing.
I just want to take a second here, guys, and Heidi's here and there. Heidi has been doing a book series and reading the book series, among other things that she's been doing on her channel. But I got to give a big shout out to Heidi because you know what? I can lay down and turn them on and just lay back and listen to them. It's so relaxing and so nice to listen to the stories and just take it. If anyone in the room has not connected with Heidi, go and connect with her channel and check her out. And I'm telling you, you'll like it because it's really great.
Cool.
And it's really nice little stories that she's been doing. And she's been fun having in the rooms too, because there was a room we were in the other night. And she started telling a story with me and started putting me into the story.
Nice.
And it was a really fun time, and I thought it was really nice, and I really appreciate it. And I just want to, send some back her way and say, go check her out, and you will appreciate her. You will. There's no doubt about that. If you can drop Heidi's link, that'd be good. Heidi's here. Come on, you're my moderator. Just because you got subscribers now doesn't mean that you can. for me.
Nicole beat me to it.
Did she? Okay, good. She's usually right on top of it, and when I brings up the name, she usually has it right away.
And she does pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's I appreciate everybody that I follows. I appreciate everybody that follows me, but some things I think it's nice to give a little shout out here and there, and I know I'm in a lot of my channel. Oh, you're very welcome. You are very welcome. On a lot of my channel videos and stuff like that, a lot of times I miss doing the shout outs. Like I haven't put them into my videos. So that's something that I really gotta start doing a little bit more of. And when I see people coming into the rooms like that I know that I'm watching them all the time, and if they're looking at my stuff all the time, and that I want to start giving out some shout outs like that as people are coming in. It's like Tony here.
Yeah.
Tony,
I-
and
You?
DJ. It's like,
I can do that. It's easy for DJ.
here, I'll do this. How about this? Tony here
Oh, it
is
makes it
another
hard.
great guy. He actually started following me on Instagram
Mhm.
and came over from the Instagram side of it as one of my followers from there.
Nice.
And he's been with me now. I don't even know how long Tony has been following my channel, because, like I said, he was following me back on Instagram when I started that up.
Yeah.
So it's been quite a while.
Yeah.
And he's
I mean, I don't remember when you started up on Instagram, but I remember being there.
Now, it's a while ago. And like I said, it's just there's so many great people. DJ here is doing all kinds of great stuff. So is Des. Guys, check him out. Spread the word. Loki Trapping Adventures. Hey, thanks.
And yeah, Sandvan, awesome adventures they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, like, so many great
I know I'm
channels.
going to be behind the next 3 weeks because I'm out at my camp most of the time, but I'll be on the road after that, and I'll try to catch back up.
Oh God, yes. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna be putting out my regular weekly video, and in amongst those, one of my regular weekly videos will be the camp challenge video. So that'll be included in my regular lineup now.
Cool.
So I'm thinking like we'll probably do, and I don't really want to call it hammock setup because like Rebecca was saying, I don't have a hammock. Rebecca doesn't have a hammock. So I'm thinking
She doesn't want a hammock.
No, she doesn't want a hammock.
No.
But I'm thinking maybe we'll do like sleep setup, outdoor sleep setup or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's easy enough for anybody to do. If you want to do it, you can do it in your kitchen floor. You can do it on your bed and just lay out how you would have your sleep setup done. From your tent to if you have a cot or a sleeping bag and whatnot. So I think that'd be a good one for the next one. And then, like, if you want to go out and do an overnighter in your sleep setup, go and do an overnighter, but it doesn't have to be an overnight. So,
I don't see a problem with that. I think that's a good idea. I mean, look at everybody's different setups, and for me, it's pretty cold out right now. So, after this 24-hour live, first thing I did is grab my wool blanket and throw it on me.
Well, that's like I said, like for you, your sleep setup might include just your wool blanket, because that might be enough for you at the moment, right? Hey, Southern Boy Prepper, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you stopping in.
Yeah, if I'm fully insulated myself, I don't need really a whole lot outside of that. So yeah, the wool blanket's no problem. Sleeping bag, well, I'm kind of upset with my sleeping bag right now, but I'll work it out. I got a birthday coming up, so maybe I'll just buy a new sleeping bag.
I did my hammock setup a long time ago on another video. But like
Hey,
I didn't stay out in it that night. Yes, DJ.
I will talk to you and we'll have a good day.
Bye,
Okay, see
DJ.
you, DJ.
Bye, DJ.
Have a
Bye,
good day.
Seth.
I'll message you later. When I did my hammock set up the last time, I never stayed out in my hammock. I just set it up, showed how it was done, then I just packed it all up and came home again. This time I want to stay out in it because now, at the time, I never had my underquilt. Now I have my underquilt. And I got I had my blanket. That's what I used to make a makeshift underquilt at the time.
Right.
But now I got my blanket and my sleeping bag. Now, if the weather is anyway like it was when I was out the other day, I'll just need my blanket. I won't need my. But if the temperature is dropping, I'll take my sleeping bag and my blanket. So it all depends on the weather and the time of the year and everything like that. But this is. I think that'll go over for a good November challenge one.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Sorry, trying to catch up on chat. I think I missed a link somewhere. So I got to go back through here.
What one do you want?
What one are you looking for, Tony?
Loki.
Loki's Tracking Adventures. Nicole's dropping.
I just want to make sure I'm still subbed or have to resub kind of thing, you know.
I've had to do that with a lot of channels here the past little while too. Is go and resub them and this, that, and everything.
Yeah.
Now I have noticed that my count is steadily moving up again.
Oh no, I'm still subbed. Yay!
I noticed that my stuff is steadily moving upward again, slowly but steadily.
Right.
Well, that's a good. At least I'm going in the right direction now.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's something too, guys. Check out each other's channels and see like if you're connected, if you're not. Because
every time a link pops up, I click on it just to make sure I'm still subbed.
Yeah. I noticed a lot of times now too, when you click on the link, it says that you're not, but when you click on the channel, you are. Have you been getting any of them?
Sorry, I have to pull my socks up.
Jamie sent me a message on Messenger. He must have just got it. But yeah, I think
much better.
It's nice to come and hang out for a little while and just relax. Not have nothing on the agenda.
Yeah, well, I'm not in as comfortable chair as I got at my camp, but hey.
Yeah, but you could have brought your camp chair with you.
It's true, I could have carried it.
From my experience, the camp chairs are usually not that heavy. My camp chair broke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of the little, it's the aluminum frame one.
Right.
And you know how they got the little plastic knobs on the end? One of the plastic knobs popped and flew off of it. And I lost it. I couldn't find it. It was out in the middle of the bush. And so I was using it anyway because the pockets were super heavy. So I was like, should be okay. Sat in it one day, nope. The rod went right up through the pocket.
Oh, wow.
So
yeah, I know I lost one of the feet off my small camp chair and didn't notice when I put it away. And, it was probably sunk in the ground and stuck. But I found that trekking pole feet fit right on there. So I replaced all 4 feet with trekking pole feet, and it actually works better. Yeah,
well, they're wider because they'll hold it up on the ground more. But this wasn't one of the feet. It was just like a little simple type thing over the top of the rod, and the rod just came right on up through the entire fabric of the chair. There's a hole in it. So I was thinking maybe a heavy piece of leather.
Yeah. Remember you mentioning that. It should work.
I got a couple of things in my mind I'm gonna try, and I think I got a heavy piece of leather down under the house that I could try. it was unfortunate because I really liked that chair, and it was great for when you were going and doing stuff. And, especially if I goes up with my ghillie suit and I want to sit down and get some wildlife footage or something like that, I set up the chair,
Nice to have a chair.
and I'm just comfortable just sitting there all day.
Yeah.
But when he goes up and sits on a rock after a little while of sitting on a rock, he kind of wants to get up and stretch.
Yeah, it can get uncomfortable pretty quick on hard surfaces.
Yeah. And it's not always feasible to make a chair in certain spots where he goes either.
Yeah.
So. That's my problem. Like, well, you'll see how thick the woods are on my video.
Hey, Johnny.
Expeditionary Johnny, hey, how are you doing? Are you able to come up on panel,
Johnny?
or are you at the gym? He's been at the gym almost every one of my lives lately. Well, that's a lie. I'm not going to say lies. He's always at the gym. But
He's sneaking in from work. Sundays
yeah,
he works.
okay, you're right. So yeah, it's making a chair is not always a feasible thing, and like I said, you'll see how thick the woods are in this video
Right.
when I put it up. But on the complete opposite of that, when you're not in the woods, there's nothing, just marshes and shrubs.
Right.
So it's like it goes from one pure extreme to the other. There's everything around me and I can't move to.
Have a good day, Ashley.
Nothing here.
Take
Now
your
you're
phone out,
leaving. You got 6% left on your phone. Okay. Go charge up your phone, Ashley, and then come back.
Or plug it in and
Get it
just
back
come
to
back
10%
anyway.
and come back.
Just get a plug and don't leave it on.
Mine's sitting here plugged in now. Of course,
Yeah.
it was almost dead when I headed up this way. It's like, oh, yeah, I got to plug it in first thing. And then, of course, it connected to the wrong network when I got here. That's why it crashed.
That's bad when that stuff happens. Chilling,
Yeah.
Indiana Carol. Hey, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you stopping in. I don't know if you heard, Johnny, but we were talking about the challenge for next month, and we're thinking about doing a sleep system challenge. This is not required as an overnighter or limited on what you can and can't take. It's just
a demonstration.
Show how you would set up for a comfortable night's sleep out in the bush. And whether you're doing it in your kitchen or your backyard or go to the bush or whatever.
Right.
If you want to do it as a 24-hour, do it as a 24-hour. If you just want to do it as a day trip, do it as a day trip. There you go. See, Johnny can go for it too. So yeah, so after we get this one out of the way, then I think I'll start working on the next one, and I'll get that announced at the beginning of the month. So maybe we can get a few extra people in on it. Give some people extra time. Huh?
Hi, Big Matt.
Yeah.
Hi, Carl.
Hey, Big Matt. Thanks for
Hey,
stopping in. Stopping in.
Yeah, it looks like my video will probably drop in about 3 or 4 hours.
All right.
So not too
You got
bad.
that hashtag Camp Challenge Alliance, right?
Yep. I put it on the description and in the title.
Okay, another thing too I heard people talking about was if you put at Al Chase My Back Step, I'll be able to put it all in a playlist, like under one playlist. I don't know how that works, but I'll try to figure it out.
In the description or the title?
I don't know. I do not know. That's like I said, it's all new to me. I'm just trying to learn as I go along.
Hey, once you figure it out, just let me know and I'll put it in there.
I think it might be in the title, because then like I can make a playlist and add that to my playlist. But if it's not at me, I don't think I can add it. I don't know. I'm just assuming here because that's stuff that I heard, right? And that just might make it easier for me to say, okay, well, I got tagged in this video. I can click on it and add it to the playlist. But that would make it easier then for anybody that wants to watch all of our playlists. They can go in and hit play all playlist and everything will play. So it'll jump from my channel to your channel to Johnny's channel to Gerb's
I like
channel.
that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And
I just put it in the title and description, so one way
Yeah,
or another.
okay, perfect. So what I'll do then is I'll start making playlists, Camp Challenge Alliance video 1 and video 2 and video 3, and just do
Right.
playlists for each month, right?
Des, what time do you go on Thursdays again?
8 o'clock.
Central?
So, yeah, no, Eastern. So
Eastern.
9:30 your time.
9:30.
Thank you. It's okay.
Party.
My house is more like you come in, you take off your shoes, you put your feet up on the coffee table, it's all bent up and dinged. You know.
Perfect.
Yeah, my house is not a show house. My house is come on in, take your shoes off, grab a drink, hang out, chit chat. Yeah, I'm not the showcase house now.
I think that's the right way to be, though, because you know what? If you go into a house and everything looks pristine and perfect and everything all the time, you don't want to touch anything.
Yeah.
It's a museum.
Yeah, it's like
Stand at the door and look around.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, and I've been to houses where they've had plastic on the lampshades and on the furniture, and they've had a plastic runner in the house, but then they have, you know how you go to a bank or someplace and it's got the rope with the posts, and you can't go past that point? Yeah, I've been in houses like that. Yeah.
She's on Eastern, so 9:30 our time.
Well, that would be if she's going on at 7. That's
No, it's 8 Eastern.
8 Eastern.
okay.
She's just that when you said 8, it just one of the digits fell off, and
She went to Central and not Eastern.
Yeah.
No, the digit didn't fall off. Just the time zone fell off.
Yeah. See, she even put it in the chat there. Look, 7 Eastern. Nicole, it's 8.
But then she put down below, y'all, that's 8 Eastern.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. She's still confused over her own life. That's all.
That first live, yeah, that was the best. I was gonna say I need a rule check from you guys on YouTube.
Okay.
My birthday being next month.
Yep.
They opened up a new liquor store, and I went, and it's liquor and wine from all over the U.S. I mean, all over the world. So I went and got myself some tequila to have on my birthday night live. Can I do a shot on live?
Drinking is accepted on YouTube worldwide.
Okay.
I have watched so many videos.
I'm drinking a beer, but I'm drunken a beer, but
no, I've seen people drinking rum, whiskey, beer, tequila. It's all alcohol. It's a legalized substance, no matter where you go.
That's what I make sure.
They don't restrict your video for that.
Okay.
Here in Canada, marijuana is legalized.
Legal.
But in the States and in a lot of places around the world, it's not. So
yeah,
if you get on channels from here in Canada that are using that, they'll say, no, you can't monetize that video. But no, drinking has never been an issue on any of the channels.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do a shot of tequila for my 59th birthday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can set it for around 1 month for this week, Johnny. That won't be a problem. Like I said, even a month from say next week, the end of November, the last week in November, put out the video. I think that's a better way to do it. Then we all got a full week. We got 3 weeks to do our video and a full week to drop it.
Right.
Or if you wanted to wait until
that worked good for me because I leave on November 10th, and I won't be able to do much as far as that goes till I get settled down in Arizona in December.
That means you won't be here for my birthday.
I'll be able to shoot it here, so that'll be good.
But here's the thing now. You got all your stuff ready to go because you bring it all out with you for your camp.
Yeah.
So if you want to do your video now, you can post it
And just
then you
post it later.
Yep. So you can have it done.
Total bummer. Tony won't be here for my birthday.
What?
Hmm. No telling where I'm going to be.
Well, if you're camping rural and there's no internet connection, you won't be here.
I'll be tired.
Well, I leave here on the 10th, so I will be back to having connection after that point.
You
Okay.
need to go on your own channel to fire people. You can't fire people on my channel.
Yeah,
She just-
mine's my birthday's 2 days later from that. That's why I was like,
Hey, Rusty.
Yeah, I should be
Rusty,
in
where
Idaho
are
at that
you?
point.
Hi, Nicole. Thanks for coming in. Is Rusty here? Did
Yes.
Rusty pop in? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
hey, Rusty.
I missed you. I'm sorry.
no. His first comment was nothing left out but crying. Just paid the plumber.
Just pay the plumber.
I think what's this? Nicole. Heidi and Nicole. There's Rusty. Hi, Rusty.
No, the other Nicole came in.
Yeah, I know. I said hello to her.
It's Nicole
There's
with
no-
one L.
If you want to join us on panel, you're more than welcome to come up and talk about your channel and whatnot, or stay and chat with us. It's all good to me. Everybody's always welcome on my back step. The link is pinned in the description if you want to pop up. And just click on that and follow the steps, and you'll be up on panel in no time.
I'm a little peaceful. I love it. I'll take it.
I'm sitting here just laughing at my upload. You know, I'm at 15%. It started at 2 hours. Now I'm almost at 3 hours, and I already got 15% done.
Nice.
Just slowing down.
Hopefully the
Mine-
connection will stay.
Well, here's a little tidbit for you. I was able to keep my video under an hour.
Yeah, I got mine to around 40 minutes. A little long for
Mine
me,
is-
but
Mine just squeaked by under an hour. I think it's like 58 minutes, but it's under an hour. Mine are usually always over an hour.
yeah, I try to keep mine most of the time around 30 minutes. But with this one, you know, I had some issues and I didn't want to leave them out. So I put them in there, left them in there. I could have saved me another 10, 15 minutes, but it's like, no, it's all part of the challenge, what we were doing. So,
Well, I never had any major issues, but I did have one blunder. So that's in there. And I highlighted the blunder big time. So
nice.
you can't miss it when you watch this video. So I'm expecting to get some comments on the blunder that happened.
Even these
Cool.
even the non-camper people will figure it out.
Oh God, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Usually stuff like that
problem
is
at all.
hard to miss.
Once you see it, you'll go, oh my God. Because I'm not going to say what it is because I want people to find it and say it, but you can't miss it if you watch the video. You cannot miss it.
It's one of those times you wish the camera wasn't on.
No, I'm actually glad when stuff like that happens and the camera's not on. I'm more mad that the camera wasn't on to catch it.
So it's kind of like a life's lesson or a little lesson in the
Yes.
wrap up. Got it.
So I like to have the moments where things go wrong cut. Whether I put it in the main video or I attach it to the end of the video. Because here with some of my videos, if they're a little bit shorter, some of the funny stuff that happens, I'll cut it out and I'll put it on the end like a little bloopers reel, so it's a bonus for anyone that sticks around after the. Because I know a lot of times you see the thing, thanks for watching, they click off.
Yeah.
Some of my videos got a couple of minutes after, so it's a blooper reel, and if you click off, you don't get to see it.
Yeah, I follow this one channel. They say everybody tries to make their video perfect, but nobody's perfect. So they leave all their imperfections in. So that way
Okay.
people know that life is
Yeah.
not always perfect and things don't always go as planned. Show the imperfections and see what can be done next time to fix it.
Well,
Yep.
this
There's
is
a
what I'm
lot
doing.
of people will edit all the bad things out of their videos, So
Yeah.
they thinking that makes it a better video, but no, the messing up and not doing things right or having frustrations and troubles, that's what makes the videos.
Or figuring out another way of doing it that maybe didn't work out. Okay, so it didn't work out. So what can I do now to fix it while I'm in the moment? You know, so maybe there's another way of fixing it or doing it.
This is stuff that follows through for all videos, not just camping. Everything.
Yeah.
Because they're not in camping, so yeah.
So even if
Yeah,
we're not in
how many cooking videos you see go wrong? You know?
Yeah. And people are just trying to edit stuff out. I'd rather leave all that stuff in there. Like I used to. What I was doing was I'd leave it in as it happened. And then I'd fix it as I went along. But I've been watching a few different people and some things that I've been seeing where, you know, I edit out my video and I put the time into my video, so I edit out these mistakes. But I don't when in my editing program I can cut it out and move it. So I'll just cut them out and move them.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of my video, I'll take all of those clips and just drop them.
Shove them
And the
in there.
bloopers
Yeah.
at the end. The bonus, the bloopers.
So I started, like, my little thing at the end of a lot of my videos was it would write up in Lightning Storm, it would write up, "Thanks for watching, please subscribe." On some of it says, "Thanks for watching," and then in tiny print it says, "Watch for bloopers." So if you see the "thanks for watching" and clicks off, you don't get to see the bloopers.
I like the bloopers because
Yeah.
they can be funny.
Yeah, so do I.
Or scary. I don't know which.
Well, this is why I was leaving them in, because I was like, you know, it's a realism thing. It's showing real life. It's not me editing everything to look perfect. I could have no trouble making it look like every time I strike the fire steel, I get my fire like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have no trouble editing it so it looks like that.
Yeah, we know.
I don't. Sometimes I'm there, I get 4 or 5. Sometimes it's 1 or 2. Sometimes it's 8 or 10. There was one time I was working at it for, I'd say about 3 minutes, trying to get fire steel to go. Now I did shorten that down, but I said total time it took was 3 minutes and whatever amount of time to get this fire to light.
Yeah.
Right?
I remember I was out camping and kind of the same thing, using the flint and steel, and I was demonstrating how to strike it and show somebody I was camping with how to do it. First try, boom, I got a spark on that paper and it's going, you know. Next day I'm shooting the dang video and I must have hit that thing 100 times before I got it to land. Yeah, I left it all in there. I mean, just kind of laughing at myself going, yeah, yesterday, first strike, no problem. Now today I can't do it because the camera's on.
Nicole plays baseball. Playing against the New York Yankees. Wow. That is great. That's pretty cool. Well, maybe next time you'll be able to come on up on panel with us. Because apparently she has to go for a baseball game today. It'd be nice to see you, for sure. Spencer Prospecting, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, I just grabbed that one. I didn't have it.
Yeah. It's nice to see some of the newer people come in. Like, I get in some of the rooms, and I call rooms. It's not rooms. It's videos. I get on some of the live streams and the videos, and I start chatting with some of the people, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, one or two I was in today, I was like, hey, this is new, a whole new bunch of people, and I'm like, hey, I goes live on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Come on over and hang out. Tell everybody about your channels. Meet some new people.
Yeah.
We're trying to bring in new people into the whole demographic of what we got going on, and grow and meet new friends and meet new people. And I'm hoping that they'll connect with a lot of you guys too, because that's the whole point of it, is so that, you know, I met these people, let's bring them over so they can meet you guys. All right? So I'm hoping now on Wednesday I'll see a few new people coming by. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
I know last Wednesday I had a bunch of new people coming.
Yeah, you had a good load of people last week. That was pretty good.
Yeah, because I know, was it Tuesday I went on? I think it was Tuesday I went on, and I went into a few rooms and I said, hey, well, I'm going live tomorrow at this time, and I think it was two or three places I was around, and then when I went live, sure enough, I started seeing all the new names popping up. So it's really great to see the people coming around like that. I mean, like, it's give and take, because if I don't go over and check them out, why are they going to come over and check me out, right?
Right.
Right. But it's nice. I'm glad to be able to get the people to come and see what we're about and what we're doing, and that's one of the things with the
Well,
show.
I think it's nice, you know, with this community, we're all doing things different.
Yeah.
Not all of us are doing anything the same. It's so much of a diversity. It's very entertaining to go to, you know, when I look at all the channels I'm subscribed to, when I turn on the computer, and it's like, oh, I've got videos from all these different diverse types, you know. We got some people that are outdoors, and we got some people that are doing what they do, you know, like Rebecca's. It's all interesting to me, you know, even the cooking.
Absolutely. One thing I like too about a lot of the rooms here that we're in and out of with all of us doing this is it's not all like you go on some channels and it's just promote from the time you get on until the time you leave.
Yeah.
I like being able to sit back, relax. Let's just have a chat. What do you want to talk about?
Right. That's why I don't put my, a lot of times I don't put my link up, because I'm not to promote. I just want to hang out and chat.
Now, I don't mind like dropping links. Like Nicole comes in and drops everybody's links as they're coming in. You have bed bugs, Nicole? That's not good. Are you okay? Yeah, I'll tell you they sting. You sing really good. Okay. She's a singer and a ball player. Nice. But yeah, like, I don't mind Nicole or anybody coming in. That's one of the reasons I set up Nightbot. Come in, drop your link, connect with the other channels.
Yep.
But I think panel should be more about, hey, how are you doing today?
Right.
You know, about
What's
the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I think I want to stay lean towards more than anything. Now, I know when I get up there, and when we all get up there, it's going to be nice to say, hey, you know, I got member subscriptions, and I got this, and I got that. But I'd like to minimize that to, like, you know, okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of that because I'm on disability.
Yeah. 10 minutes, or 5 minutes, or whatever. Just, you know, okay, yeah, you can subscribe, you can join membership for my channel or whatnot. But I would rather just keep this the way it is, where, hey, how you doing? Hey, Des, what do you got going on? Hey, Tony, how's the weather? You know, anything. Let's just get on and hang out and have fun and be friends. Because you don't hang out with your friends to promote anything.
You hang out just to chit chat and see how everybody's doing.
Yeah,
that's how I like it on my channel too.
Yeah, that's the way I like it here, and that's one of the biggest things that draws me into this is somewhere to go and sit down and talk to people.
Yeah,
yeah, I know. After this, I got to start pressure washing the motorhome. It's time to wash the bugger before we go move out. You know.
Freshen it up.
Did it last year, so once a year, good enough.
Well, so you got a pressure washer for that, or do you go to a station?
I went down to my storage unit, got my pressure washer. So I'll do it right here where I'm set up in the motorhome.
Nice.
Which is just around the corner from where I'm at right now.
I like the overhang.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah. You must be on a picnic bench.
No, I'm in a regular chair just like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You
nice.
know,
That's pretty cool.
can't really see the motorhome, but it's over there next to that van.
You got it hidden away from everybody, do you?
Yeah,
For me, I
kind
thought it
of.
was like
You know,
thought
I
it was
got
like
the
a
computer
pavilion.
sitting
Oh,
here.
look at that. I thought it was just a pavilion. Like, you know how you go to a park, it's got the pavilion, and it's got the picnic tables and a built-in grill over to the side. That's what I thought you were at.
Yeah, this is just a awning hanging off, or not an awning, but a shed roof over top of the end of the garage here in the house. And I'm at a friend's, and we're just kind of mooch docking here. But yeah, the
Food docking.
motorhome set up over here, right in front.
I like it.
And she's got a nice van here. This thing's set up for camping also.
Oh, cool.
And she's gone camping with us a couple times, and she likes it. You know, she doesn't want, you know, the monster like we got. And right now ours is a monster mess because I don't want to set anything up till I actually do the pressure washing.
Yeah, you want to get it all cleaned up first.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nancy.
Oh, Nancy, thanks for
But
coming
you
in.
can see this thing is filthy.
Well, lots of bugs gather up on that, I would imagine.
Oh, the bugs, the dirt. You know, I
Sap-
probably still
sap
got
for the
sand
trees.
from last year at Arizona.
You take a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah. But this is a nice place to be. I can just turn around and look right out here. And my campsite's way over that way in the woods.
Nice.
Cool.
But it's all nice. I'll get some drone footage while I'm here. Maybe today. I don't know. It's going to be raining here pretty soon. One thing that doesn't stop is the rain. At
Oh,
least
I
here
hear you.
in Washington, once she starts raining, it's rain for, you know, 6 months.
Well, luckily now
Uh,
this week is actually saying sun all week.
Oh,
A couple
wow.
of days with a bit of cloud, but sun every single day of the week.
Yeah, rain tomorrow.
And of course, you
Tuesday.
know, last week I said I want to go and do my challenge last week because, you know, I didn't think the weather was going to be any good this week.
Mhm.
So I ended up going last week, and I would have had a much drier and maybe would have found a much better spot because I wouldn't have been so rushed.
Right.
Because I was
Right.
a little bit rough when I was trying to look for a spot because I knew there wasn't very many good spots where I was going.
Mhm.
So I was like, I had to walk around because even when I got to the spot where I stayed, I walked around for another while in the area just looking to see if I could find something a little better, but there wasn't. So
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky there where I've already established the site out here. So for me, I actually was out there the day before I did the challenge and was set up. I had to tear some things down to redo it with the 5-item challenge, but it was kind of the roughest part for me was probably having all that stuff with me and only using my 5 items.
sitting there looking at it all, hey,
It's
fat
teasing
Indian
you.
man, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
All those items are teasing you and tempting you, and you're like, nope, not gonna get me.
Right.
I would have given it in 5 minutes.
The worst, I think the worst thing for me was when I rushed a little bit setting up. That was fine. But the worst thing I think for me was looking for wood.
Because everything was wet,
Well, it was wet.
damp.
Yeah, it wasn't wet, but it was all damp. But
Mhm.
it
Yeah.
was just where I was too. Because everything was so thick. Like the paths that I was on weren't thick because they were cut out.
Yeah.
But when you, as
Yeah, I
soon
was
as
happy
you
when I
step
finally got a
off-
fire to dry my clothes out.
when you stepped off the path, you could hardly move. It's just thick and
Yeah.
tangly.
Yeah.
So it was hard to get to the bit of wood that I got. And then the wood that I was getting, there was like, I'm not in a hardwood forest or anything like that. So the wood I was getting was all this big.
Mhm.
It's all just little tiny,
Twigs and stuff.
little sticks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the ones you think you can break over your knee, they don't break. It's
I
like,
remember
If
those
something
days.
else breaks, not the wood.
Kneecaps, shin bone.
there was a couple of times I pressed one against my knee and I was like, ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
then
remember
got
doing
my
that,
back.
telling the wife,
Um,
you know, you're not supposed to do it this way. As I'm in shorts, busting a stick over my knee. Yeah, it split me open.
Well, there's many times and many different people from all over the world will tell you, do not break sticks with your knees.
Yeah.
There's a tendon just below your kneecap. If you stick that stick there and try to break it and it doesn't break, you're not going to walk.
Yep.
You will pop that tendon and you will be sitting down for the rest of the day until somebody comes and carries you out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I try not to do it as much as possible. Like, if I have to, I'll put it up on my hip, my thigh.
Yeah, and break
snap
it down.
So that works a bit, but it's still it's
Painful.
it's still not recommended.
No, it's
Painful.
easier to just hold the stick in one hand, step on it to break it.
Yeah,
Just
I've
be
done that a
careful.
few times.
Just hold on to a tree so you lose your balance and twist your ankle. You know, that kind of stuff.
There's always options.
The best thing I could say to do is find two trees that are really close together.
Yeah,
Stick your
and
stick
just break them in there.
and break them.
Leverage.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing to do. But like I said, it all depends on where to and what you got around you. You know, I was thinking take my saw, but then I was like, no, I can't take my saw because I'm gonna need something to cut.
Yeah.
So I took my axe. I didn't take a knife because I wanted poles because I needed a pole. I only needed one. But depending on what way I set up my stuff, I would probably
Right.
need more than one. But I ended up only needing one, so that was okay.
Yeah, the axe worked out for me pretty good. I was able to do basically everything I wanted, you know. I didn't really cut firewood with the axe. So I probably could have got away with just bringing the knife, but the axe has a hammerhead on it, you know, so pounding the stakes in's a little easier than finding a rock and doing that.
Yeah. Well, the spot I was in, the stakes, you didn't really have to pound them in. I could just shove them in with my hand.
Oh, I did not have that option.
But that's the thing about the forest floor here. If you get in a good enough area here, like you can stick a stake in this far with very little resistance. But when it's in there, if you angle it, like obviously angle
Right.
it, it's not going nowhere
That's good.
because it's just all root structure and the black dirt, black soil
Right.
on everything. So it's I had it pretty easy that way. But now there's other places I've been around here where you actually got to pound it into the ground because there's just clay or something underneath it.
Yeah,
But
it's been so
not-
dry here that the ground's just hard as a rock. Even though it rained the whole time, it didn't soften the ground up any.
Yikes.
A couple more weeks, it'll be nice and soft.
Spencer Spencer's been in here for a while, hasn't he? Yeah. I'm looking at names popping. I'm looking at names popping up, and I'm like, have I said hello to them? I don't want to miss anybody, you know. Because I do. Anybody that's been on my live streams know that I'm famous for missing people in the chat
I
room.
think a lot of people miss people. It's not intentional.
No, it's not an intentional.
No, it's never
No.
intentional, that's for sure.
No, I've seen many people forget other people's names because you got like so much coming in at once, and then
Yeah.
it slides up the screen. You miss them, and then you're like, okay, and then you see them down later and go, oh gosh, did I not say hi?
Did I
It's like,
say
well,
hi?
I'm gonna say hi again. Hi. Been there, done that. So you're not the only.
Yeah. But it's been it's been pretty nice out here all day today, and that's depressing.
Yeah, that's, you know, the way I feel about it too.
I could have used this day last week.
Yeah, after I did the 24 hours, I got up and it's like, well, it stopped raining, right before the sun come up. Mom, when it stopped raining, the clouds were gone too.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, when I
let's
woke up,
go figure,
when I woke up, everything was all still that damp feeling, hard to dry out. But I never got
Yeah,
wet. I didn't get wet.
I didn't
wasn't
either. I got soaked.
Sleeping Collectibles. Hey, thanks for coming in. It's
Hi.
going pretty good. We are just hanging out, having a chat. Like I said, nothing but love. Hey, thanks for coming in.
Later,
I
Heidi.
really appreciate you stopping in and showing the support. Danny is at the checkout in Walmart. You survived so far. That's good. You've been in there for a while now. You've been in there for over an hour. Oh my God. I'm surprised you're still alive at Walmart for an hour.
Sunday at Walmart, not fun.
Nope. It's anyone, like I was saying, anybody is welcome to come up on panel. We're not talking about anything in particular, just whatever comes up at the time. Hanging out, having fun. That's what it's all about. Take it easy, relax. Drop your links in the channel if you want. Type Backstep, all one word, it'll drop your link. Nicole here beside me, you will not see her on camera, but she is here dropping links for people. So yeah, that's about it.
Cool.
So Des, what's up with you lately, Des?
Not too much. Basically, it's the same old thing every day. I go to the cottage 3 days a week and volunteer there. Do birth certificates, make appointments for moms for prenatal visits and postpartum visits and home visits. And then I come back here and I look at everybody's videos, and then I'll go. What was it? Yesterday I went to a farmer's market. There wasn't much there. Hey, Gerbs. There wasn't much there for me to buy, but I did buy for the first time apple jelly, pear jelly. No, sorry, apple butter, pear butter, and raspberry jelly. So never tried any of them, so I tried that. And
you know what I tried
vegan
today?
Food. I'm sorry?
You know what we tried today?
What did you try?
We tried Lazy Days with your balsamic onion jelly.
Oh.
And put it on chicken.
Mm-hmm.
We baked chicken in the oven and maybe the last 5 minutes or so. Okay, sure, Danny.
That's all right. We don't mind Death eating a cracker.
You're always welcome on my panel. You know that. But we baked it in the oven, and say the last 5 or 10 minutes or so, we took it out and then put some of that over the top of it and put it back in for her. Talk about so good. Oh my God.
I'll have to do that next time. I think they even have that there.
I put up a short about it, just showing how it looked when it was done.
I'm gonna look for it.
God, it was so good. Old Gerbs is doing 5 items a night. Good for you. Are you out now, or you're welcome to come up and join us for a few minutes if you can? You know that.
Yeah, but the farmers market, let me get back to that real quick, and then you can change subject if you want. They didn't have much of anything. They had the jelly jams. I didn't buy any of the pickled okra or any of that stuff because I'm not into any of that stuff. And then they had microgreens, so I bought a little bag of microgreens. Mm-hmm. And then they had a vegan tent, so I tried vegan mac and cheese, vegan mushroom.
You guys are making me hungry now.
Sorry.
We still got fried rice left over, so I'm gonna have some of that when I'm done.
And then it was white bean, kale, and collard, which I'd never had before. So it was kind of cool. I liked the greens. The mac and cheese wasn't too bad, but I'm not a mushroom person, so.
Now at the farmers market, yeah, at the farmers market, I know you can get like all kinds of homegrown vegetables and stuff, right?
Usually, but this one just didn't. There was nobody there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I was
that,
wondering because, like,
that was it. That was it for no produce at all at this one. But if I went to the other side of town, the higher costing, the rich side of town, then all the prices would be jacked up and there'd be plenty. But being in a
Yeah.
wheelchair, I had a hard time getting on the grass yesterday, and over there would be just as rough with all the pits in a regular wheelchair to be
Yeah.
pushed with no smooth surface for me. So farmers markets aren't great, but the flea market I go and see this family I've been going to for 12 years for green peppers and cucumbers and tomatoes and all that kind of stuff. So I get my produce from that family.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, me and Nicole were actually watching T-Rock here the other day. And, Devil Dog is in the house.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
hey,
No.
Eddie.
No,
That
Devil
was a
Dog
long
ain't.
phone call.
No, Eddie ain't. No, Devil Dog not.
Devil Dog's watching the Texans.
Football.
Oh, okay, well.
That's college
Are we-
football?
No, it's pro.
Oh,
Now
never
I
heard of
want to know.
Texans.
I want to know why Al goes live because he knows I can't miss my Texans football, but yet he goes live on Sundays and everything else.
Because I know when it comes on, I'm aware of time zone difference, unlike some people.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I'm here.
You know, if you turn me on in the background and leave it running,
It's been running. It's been
all
running
the
the
time.
whole time.
I know it has, because I know as soon as it pops up, you're one of the first ones that clicks on, whether it says anything or not.
But I just wanted to come up here and make sure you knew that I was here. Hey, everybody connect to Barbecue Rockstar and tell them Devil Dog sent you.
Okay, you can go away now.
Yeah, I just come up here to make sure everyone in the chat was
He's
was
been
connected
promoting himself.
to Barbecue Rockstar.
I'm sure we were just saying, we're trying to keep all that bull crap out of here now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
He heard us.
Devil Dog, how is your tooth doing?
What's up, Rich? It's fine. I mean, yesterday, here's the thing. I've been taking stuff for it. I took it in the other room. It's like all natural Mexican, supposed to be, Hispanic, supposed to be kind of like, what are those things that take away infections?
Antibiotics.
Yeah, sure. Those. But
I'm looking for the Spanish.
It's like all natural stuff. Hold on, I'll go get the package.
When he
I
said
stay.
takes care of the antibiotic stuff, I'm like, what's Spanish? My head's like running.
Yeah. Rich still hanging around? How you doing, Rich? I appreciate you sticking around, and like I said, I know there's people in watching and just not saying anything. Some people are driving around. Some people are doing other things. That's perfectly fine. That happens. I turn on people's videos and walks around cleaning up my house and stuff like that.
All right,
too.
it's called this.
It's called this. Make yourself big so we can see it.
No,
I'll
you
make
can see
big.
it. You can see it.
Hang on, I'll make you big.
Yeah, it's
You don't have to do nothing. There you
yeah,
go.
it's all natural. It's stuff like that, but it's supposed to be like an antibiotic, and I don't feel like going to the doctor, which is like an hour away from me, to get antibiotics and stuff like that. So if I do have an infection, you can take 2 pills at a time, 3 times a day, and so so I've been taking that, and for the most part, it hasn't been hurting. But then there's times during the day or whatever that it has a little bit. So I'll freaking take either some Tylenol or deal with it. What is Danny doing? Hey, Danny. What are you doing?
Danny is stopping.
She
Oh,
finally
she's
made it
shopping.
to the
Oh.
car.
I thought she was building something again.
No, Danny is stopping today.
Yo,
Thanks for stopping in, Danny.
I'm sorry.
Did you
Yeah.
buy
Go
something to
ahead.
go? Did you buy something to go build?
Really? What? No, I'm not building. I'm going home and I'm doing absolutely nothing for the rest of the day.
Yeah, me too.
Once
I'm
the
getting off
groceries
here
are
and-
put away.
Yeah,
No, actually,
that.
actually, whoever's live tonight, with the exception, I think Wendy at Willowway Ranch goes live. I'm gonna try to make that and stuff, but I really need to watch the Texans game, and then I really need to start setting up my custom emojis and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
do some channel maintenance.
if somebody, well, setting up my membership stuff. But if anybody has any ideas for me, hey Rich, how you doing, brother? If anybody has any ideas for like custom emojis, let me know. And
Devil Dog,
yeah.
how hard would it be to
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What?
do something like a little helmet or something, or where you are a Marine?
I don't know. I'll try to do that. I'll look into it.
Right, I think that
Wait,
would be pretty good.
I thought her phone was just in her trunk.
Yeah, she just walked around the car and got in the car.
I must have missed her carrying the phone around.
You did.
Yeah.
Sorry. That wasn't a copyright. We screamed over it, so you couldn't hear
We
me.
didn't even hear it, Danny.
Okay, cool.
And it has to be 15 seconds and stuff.
Okay. But yeah, y'all know my old man's sick, so I had to go get Gatorades and chicken
got you, Rich.
soup and
All right.
all the things.
I'll be
Jell-O.
here. I'll be here. I'll be in the basement. So if you
Oh, no problem.
I can hear you. So that way you can't hear my game. So I'm gonna be watching this. But if you need me or whatever, say double dog, and I'll hopefully hear it and come up.
Like
Is that that Beetlejuice thing?
Yeah,
Everybody, shh. Nobody's allowed to say his name.
he already did.
If I do this, can I steer your car?
She's not watching.
She's not watching. Are you listening?
There we go.
y'all look at this car though before I go anywhere. This is why y'all see why I call it a spaceship. It's like, can I turn my camera around? I don't know how to do this on the phone.
I don't think you can once you got it started. I think you just got to flick your phone around. That's what I do. I was like, oops.
No, you can. Wait, let me mute my TV again. You can turn your.
Well, she's not here
around.
now,
Watch.
so.
Okay, watch. I'm gonna mute my mic, but I'm gonna come live on my phone, and I'm gonna try to show you on my phone how to turn your camera around when you're on the phone.
Yeah, you got to go into your settings and stuff, not the cameras, no.
Well, look, see right here. You're running on.
Hang on,
my
I gotta
computer.
bring Danny back up.
You're running on my computer and my phone. Yeah, but let me go.
There
Let me
you
get
go,
up on
Danny.
panel and mute my mic here.
Devil Dog is
Well,
trying
that
to
is
show
not
us
what
how
I meant
fix
to
it.
do. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
He's trying to show. Double Dog's trying to show how you can switch your camera around so you can show us.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Who's that? You just.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Oh,
Look.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
got
it's in settings. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
look, I'm just gonna turn my camera around so y'all can see.
it. Hang on now.
It has like okay, so it has a touch screen, radio.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Ah! Shut up. Okay, but
Don't give me
it
no
has
copyright
also-
strikes.
I know I'm trying not to. And then when like see even to do my air or my radio and stuff, I have to touch. It's a touch screen to. So if any of that flubbers up, I'm in trouble because it's all touch screen. Everything is touch screen. So I don't even know if I'm pointing at the right thing, but
Does
yeah.
it have the?
So,
Does
it's
the
pretty
car
fancy.
have auto drive?
yeah. Well, no, not like it won't drive itself, but it has auto correct. As in, like if I go over the lane or something, I don't
Yeah,
know where to put it.
it'll move itself back on.
Yeah, maybe I can do this. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it'll stay there. I don't have one of those fancy things that you put up in your window and it holds your phone for you, so it might all crash. Who knows? But
The one
At least you
I
got it on camera.
Yep. The one
I
I'm
was
using was actually for my one of my cameras, and I just put the mount on it for the phone.
Well, I'll just have you know, I listened to y'all all the way through my shopping trip, and everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. Because I had y'all talking. They were like, "What is that?" I'm like, "That's me listening to my friends."
Well, thanks for listening. I know you're busy today. That's okay. That happens. You know, you got to look after your family. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, for sure. And he's like, if I'm on YouTube when I'm home, he's like, "You've got a serious addiction. You need to like go somewhere about
You
that."
should see the two of us sitting here in the house. We're in the house, two of us now, sitting down all day. Who are you watching? Who are you? What are you?
I know it's really bad. Like, and I see all these notifications, and I'm just like, I want to watch it so bad, but I'm like, I better not. Oh man, save to watch later, right?
Do you see what Nicole said? I just put it up on the screen. Can you see it? Danny's multiple personalities at Walmart.
Oh yeah. That's right. Well, if I took y'all, we would have to deal with that whether I took y'all with me or not. So, yeah.
If I had been thinking, oh my God, I had to realize when you were at the checkout, we should have all started doing what Devil Dog did to Jonesy. Help! She got us in her pocket. Help us!
No, I had y'all in that
thought
little
about
part of the buggy where you would put your kid or whatever. So I just set y'all there, like the good kids that you are.
So we behaved. What did we get?
Yeah, nothing. You got me. Yay!
Well, next time we're not going to behave. You didn't buy us treats.
Oh man,
Did you get everything you needed?
probably not. So today was a sad day because I ate my last yard egg today. When I cooked breakfast, I cooked egg sandwiches. I used 4 eggs, and that was the last of my eggs. Like my hens are molting for the first time, and they are not laying eggs. And this is the first time. Well, I went in the store, but I didn't buy eggs because I refused. But I haven't had to buy eggs in 3 years, and I can't let down my pride and just buy a carton of eggs. I'm just in disbelief right now. I'm just very upset about it.
It's hard though. I know my grandfather, he never bought eggs. Not ever. And Rich, I think we all need YouTube anonymous programs.
Let's see if I can see the chat. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but
No, well, you got to concentrate on driving and not getting into an accident, so don't worry about the chat.
Hey, Humphrey.
If anybody asks anything to you, we'll shout it out. One of us will. Humphrey, FR Humphrey, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you guys for stopping in. We're all just hanging out, chatting, having a bit of fun. That's what I want to gear that's what I want to gear almost all of my live streams towards, is just hanging out and having fun.
no, it doesn't float over traffic jams, Rich. But it does, like if you put on your blinker. Well, first of all, you have to put on your blinker, because if you go to turn and you don't put on your blinker, it'll be like, It's like you're not supposed to do that. And then if you put on your blinker and there's somebody there, it gives you like this warning. It's like starts beeping at you. It's like, don't get over, there's somebody there. It's like, I'm not trying to get over. I have to put on my blinker before I get over. That's the point of a blinker. You know?
It's got the blind spot protection.
Yeah. I don't think this thing's going to allow me to drive while on the live, so.
Oh, hi, sorry.
Danny didn't say hi to him.
I know Danny never said hi to him. Danny never said hi
What?
to me.
You? To who?
Rich.
Me?
He said it's an inside thing. you don't say hi to him.
It
Awkward
does. It
song.
even
Yeah,
Poor
but
thing.
like if I'm driving, sometimes you don't hold the phone. I mean, hold the wheel with both hands. Be like, it'll give me a prompt to put both hands on.
Breaking up, breaking up there, Danny,
you broke up a little bit on that last bit.
and you're still frozen.
I think we are about to lose Danny.
I think the phone might be too low for a signal.
I'll see you guys.
Oh, there you are.
There you go.
No, you're back again now. This is interesting.
We're
We're,
seeing
y'all
you. We're
doing?
seeing you. We're watching you drive.
we're all just watching you drive
Oh,
around.
Entertaining. I don't know
But,
how entertaining that is.
Yeah, I'm wondering how many people we can get involved in doing some of this camp stuff, whether it's camping at home or camping away or whatever. Like, I'd like to try and get some, even people that wouldn't normally do it to do it. Like Rebecca.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like Rebecca's going to go and do it. I never expected Rebecca to jump in and say, "Hey, I'll do it."
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
fabulous.
either. So yay.
That's fabulous. That's fantastic. Yeah, Rich,
You
you.
said she was going to camp your backyard?
Yeah, she's going to camp in her front yard, and her brother is going to camp with her. So they're both going to go out and camp.
All right.
I like the view the other way because I could drive the car.
I didn't realize it was for your life. I guess that makes sense.
What?
All right. Well, after I go through town, I'll probably lose y'all because I lose service completely while I'm going out into the middle of nowhere where my house abides. So
Well, just be careful driving. That's the main thing. Keep your eyes on the road. Hey, CFM Queen, thanks for coming in. I really
Thanks,
appreciate
CFM
you coming in, baby. Car camping. If you want to do car camping, you can do car camping. The first one that we did was a 5-item challenge. The video I put up last week, I think. It's hashtagged with Camp Challenge Alliance, and it's all in. That's the description of it and everything. So anyone that wants to get involved in this is more than welcome to get involved. The biggest thing is to tag the video with the hashtag Camp Challenge Alliance and put it at Al Chafes, My Back Step, and that way then it just makes it easier for me to find it and add it to a playlist so we can all just have a look at them. Hi, Professional Paranormal Research. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you stopping in, Camo Man. But yeah, Rich and Judy, I'd love if you two could get involved in it.
For sure.
We're dropping the videos next week. Like Tony is dropping his now because he's not sure on his service or whatnot, but that's perfectly fine too. But basically just put up a video with 5 items that you were taking for camping by the end of the month and just hashtag it with those 2 things and you're in. It's as simple as that. There's no, like, we're not counting food. Most of the things we've gone over are on the video that I put out, so it's all there. So you can just.
or clothes. Clothes doesn't count, right? I mean, it can't. Like.
No,
no,
clothes.
Everybody's different on what they need for clothing out there.
Clothes doesn't count. Food and water doesn't count. There's a whole list of things that don't count. And like it, say if you wanted to go with Emma. Whatever Emma needed for to go camping, take it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Oh, yeah. My kid wasn't doing the challenge. He used everything he brought
Yep.
and some of my stuff to cook his food.
That's honestly what takes me so long in Walmart because I spend so much time in the camping section. Because sometimes you find stuff like that. Today, I found a cot that was on sale for $27, and I wanted so bad to get it. I was like, nah, but it's like it's a lightweight cot, so you can just like clip it onto your rug or whatever, and it's really lightweight.
I could have
It
used that. See, yeah, Rich, it's 5 items for the camp. It's because we've included a lot of stuff. Like rope is included in it. You don't have to worry about how much rope you're taking. You can take whatever rope you want. Your food, your stuff like that, your electronics, your camera gear, your backpack, all that stuff is all included. So it's not. And I don't want anybody going out and being stuck in a situation where they're not going to be able to do it, or they're going to be extremely uncomfortable doing it. If you need to take 6 items, take 6 items. I'm not going to be a big stickler on it. I took 5 items. Yeah, it's just for fun. It's not something that, you know, oh, you got to do it this way and that's the end of the line. No. If you want to take one of your items as a 5-man tent or a 10-man tent, take a 10-man tent. I don't care.
So what is the deadline on this? Like, when is the
end of the month for this one? We're going to do another one for next month. We're going to try to do one a month. This one was kind of
quick. Are you going to do an official like video, like this is the rules, this is what your hashtag, you know, and blah blah blah?
There's one already up. I put it up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I missed it. I'm sorry.
Somebody's not watching.
There's been a lot going on. Not because I don't want to.
You know, I like giving you a hard time. Somebody not watching my videos. No, it's all good. But I did put one up and in the description of the video. You don't even. What is it? Hang on. What are we looking at?
Do you see that truck on that trailer? It's got like tractor tires on it. Only in Alabama would you see that. That's great.
Sure, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And he's about to ride by. Sorry, guy, if you don't want me filming, but I'm filming you.
Oh, I just took you down.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I just took you down because I thought you were done.
Well, I just didn't want to be like holding the camera at that guy and then, you know, him be like,
oh, I caught it anyway. Okay. That's good. I thought I missed it all.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna lose service here shortly, so I'll let you go. I'll listen to you for as long as I can, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off camera because it'll probably start messing up because the service is terrible.
But if you guys want to take, like, even if you camped in your kitchen or your living room or something, go for it. Just show like 5 items that you would take for camping. So, like, if it's shelter, something to eat with, an axe, a knife.
All right,
stuff
I'll
like
be
listening. Hey, Mitch, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, buddy. That's my cousin, Mitch DeBayman.
Hey,
You
Mitch,
want to come up on panel? You are more than welcome to join us up on panel, Mitch, if you want to. There's a link that's pinned to the top of the chat section. If you just click on that and follow the instructions, you don't have to download nothing or anything like that. It'll just ask you for... it'll ask you to access your microphone and your camera on your phone if you're on your phone, or if you're on your laptop or computer, it'll do the same thing, and then it'll just ask you to put in a screen name and you'll come on right up on panel with us. So you're more than welcome to come up and introduce yourself, have a chat, sit down. Don't be afraid, don't be shy, there's nothing to it. Lots of nice people here, and we'll only torment you a little bit. Just a little bit.
Wise.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Your family, you deserve it. No. But, yeah, Mitch got his own little channel going on there, too, and he puts out a scattered video here and there. He's a nice fellow. I think you'll all like him. Yeah. But I think it's going to be, I think it'll be good, you know, to get a bunch of people doing this. And even if they're not campers, you know,
Right.
make a tent out of a blanket or something and just do
Yeah.
something. Even if it's something silly. I mean, like, look at the camp one that I did there a couple of weeks ago where I had everybody thinking me and Nicole spent the night out in a tent, and when I unzipped it, it was in the kitchen.
I know. I'm still trying to figure out how'd you get her back out in the tent.
I know. It's like after last time, it was nope, never again, nope. And then all of a sudden, it was like, hey, yeah, we're here in the tent.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I do that, how am I going to get something on the ground to sleep on? But then who's going to help me get back up?
But you don't have to, if you don't have to have something on the ground to sleep on. If you have to have a cot or something like that to get onto that's up higher or whatever.
My bed. That's about it.
Throw
That's
a
the
sheet
extent
over
of
the
it.
couch.
Make your camp
see.
on your bed. Make your campsite on your bed.
I can
What
do
would
that.
you do for a campsite on a bed? Like, I mean, like you can do the same thing. It's the same as like what we did with the kitchen camp. We set the tent up in the kitchen and we had our stuff set up on the tables. And when I went to the river, it was over to the sink and it had I could do different things with the river. And, you know.
So I have to think about this one now. This is going to be interesting.
So I mean, like, and it doesn't have to be a super long video or anything. Like I put almost anybody watching my stuff knows my videos.
Yeah,
are
you're
long.
long-winded.
I've been sat here now for almost 2 hours and haven't shut up, have I?
Nothing wrong with that. Mine are 3 or 4 hours long. So there we go.
Yeah. So I mean,
Hey,
it
Homestead
doesn't have to
Aquarius.
be- Hey, Homestead Aquarius, thanks for coming in. I missed that again. Thanks, Tony.
Hi, Homestead Aquarius.
But it doesn't have to be a super long video. It doesn't have to be a super short video. Do what you're
Right.
comfortable with doing. Have fun is the biggest thing about it. If you can have fun setting up a camp, show us you setting up your camp on your bed. Show us you setting up your camp in your kitchen. Do something like I did where you're in the tent and wake up and say, hey, well, here we are. And then all of a sudden you're not where everybody might think you are. You know, you could unzip it and you're in your driveway, right?
I don't know. Driveway sounds rough.
Yeah, a little hard.
But I mean, like that's just it, right? I mean, like
Yeah.
if you got a good air mattress or something. I mean, like I got a half decent air mattress. If I went out and slept on the road on my air mattress, I'd be okay for the night.
Yeah, same.
I wouldn't
Same.
want to do it for an extended amount of time, but I'd be okay for a night. I was sleeping on pavement, right?
Now, one of my air mattresses is almost a foot thick.
Yeah.
I use that in my big tent once in a while. You know, when I don't want to do the cot, I just want to sleep on the ground. And I'll tell you what, that thing, wow. But it is so heavy, there's no way of packing that anywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. I mean, like for some of the other things that we'll do, it'll be setups that, okay, well, take whatever you want.
Right.
This first one we did 5 items because
It's a good starter.
It's a good starter, and me personally, I'm trying to lighten my load when I go to the woods. That being said, I think my backpack was just as heavy as every other trip when I took everything instead, and I just had the 5 with me.
I used my Jeep to carry everything out to my campsite because I had so much stuff going out there, you know. I think I have 7 tarps I had to take out there, you know, just setting up for a party.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay.
What
No.
happened?
He just froze up for a second on his last bit when he was saying he was
Okay.
setting up for a party.
Probably my Starlink finding a new satellite.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, just go and have fun. That's the biggest thing I want. That's what I want people to take away from this. I don't want them to take away, oh, that was hard. Wouldn't want to do that again. the end of my video, I'm sat down saying it was wet out, but would I do it again? Yes, I would, in a heartbeat.
I would change my items though.
Well, that's what I said. I said I'd probably take my hammock instead of my sleeping bag,
Right.
so I'd be off the ground. I'd still have to take my tarp.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
might
because
drop out.
the tarp to make it over your bed.
I might,
Yeah, you gotta have the tarp.
What I'd probably do is take the pot out of the equation
Yeah.
and just have cold drinks, because food and water, drinks is all included. But just have cold drinks. Probably take a Pepsi or something.
And for me, I probably wouldn't have brought the axe.
No,
'Cause
I
I
would
didn't-
still bring my axe.
I mean, I could have got by with just a knife,
Yeah.
or like a utility knife or a Leatherman or something like that would have been fine. I didn't really need the axe itself, but yeah, it was handy for pounding in the steaks. I'll say that, and making them.
Yeah. Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'd definitely take my axe. Or I might take my bigger axe actually instead of the little one, because then I could probably chop down a bigger tree and get some good wood for the overnight and stuff. But my axe, my hammock, my tarp, my sleeping bag, and my fire steel.
Yeah.
For a 5-item, I might do over. Now this is stuff we should be talking about afterwards, right? After we
True,
watch
yeah.
all the videos. But for my next time, if we do another one, we might do another one later on down the road where we do another 5 or 6 or whatever item challenge or whatnot.
You and me both, Rich. You and me both.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
we could always do a challenge where your sleep system isn't part of it. What are you
Yeah.
gonna bring for food and cooking and stuff like that? And
Yep. And like I said, do a catch and cook or something like that. And if you have to catch something at a local supermarket to cook, well, go catch something at a local supermarket to cook.
Good, I can handle that one. I get to go hunting at the market.
But I'm just trying to bring more people together.
Yeah.
And have fun. And do some videos, and let's get up and chat about them, and let's have a talk. It's I'll be camping on the 28th and 30th, but won't have to hike to camp, so it'll probably take a lot of extra gear. Okay, that's neat.
I didn't hike to my camp. I took the Jeep. Of course, I had to bring the Jeep back after I unloaded it. So the wife had a car.
Yeah, and then you had to walk.
Yeah, then I had to walk.
Then the hike.
But, like I said, it doesn't have to be long videos. It could just be a little short video. Even if you did a 5 or 10 minute video on this is what I took, this is why I took it, and this is how I set up. Fine. But I just want to bring people together. I think
Yeah.
that's the main message of it all. Is
Well, I think, you get a lot of interest because we don't have restrictions. If you want to do it in your house, your bedroom,
Yeah.
whatever, do
Yeah.
it.
And that's
Just
the thing.
do something.
And the reason I want to do it with very little restriction is because it opens it up to so many more people.
Hmm.
Because not everybody is camping. Not everybody can go camping. Not everybody has the stuff to go camping.
Yeah.
All the above.
Right? So I mean, like,
Yeah, I slept in the motorhome last night. First time in I don't know how long. But it was cold.
Yeah.
If you can get involved in this in some way or another and have a bit of fun doing it, you know what? That's what I want.
Yeah, I was looking for campsites with a cabin because of my disability. And
Yeah.
That's a good idea too.
There isn't any around here. Because then I would just bring my camping stove. If I had a picnic table, I'd use a camping stove as one of my items.
Yeah.
And I can't find any around here. That's not like $200 for the night.
Yeah.
And then you have to drive far enough away to find it. So
Put that camping stove on your countertop and do it that way.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
I thought his butane couldn't be inside.
No, you can use. Here's. I'm gonna touch on this. I had a bit of a rant on this in a video one time before, but I cut it out. But people that tell you don't use your camp stove in the house, it's gonna kill you. It's causing carbon monoxide poisoning. You're burning propane in your house. Okay, hang on there now. Back up to choo-choo train for a second. How many houses are heated with propane? How many houses have propane stoves for their main stove?
Yeah.
You see these
Those are
people
burners
having-
inside.
How many people do you see with these things in their house that have to take the side out of the house whenever they light their stove? None. Why? Because it is not going to kill you. Your house is not that airtight that you're going to burn up all the oxygen in your house by lighting that little camp stove. It's just not going to happen. Which one am I looking at? Archer's Homes?
Hey, Laura, Michigan.
That's something.
Oh, I wasn't pointing at you.
Oh,
friends.
don't do that then. You made me lose my train of thought.
I almost got on live with you from Outback, or not Outback, Texas Roadhouse, but it was so loud in there, I figured, nah, I better not. I had a bodacious meal.
Good
Big
job.
old
Awesome.
steak,
Jealous.
shrimp, and all that. But then I was like, well, it's too loud, and there's music playing in the background. So I was like, no, I better not do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not good.
like I said, like
You know,
so many houses have propane fireplaces, oil furnaces down in their basement. What's your oil furnace doing? Burning oil.
Yeah.
Natural gas in houses.
I don't have any
You
of that.
look at
but
wood
yeah.
stoves, you look at fireplaces, they're still inside a house.
Yes, I mean, like, there's
Yeah.
so many different things that are in your house that are combusting and using oxygen. You're not gonna. Your camp stove is not gonna kill you in the house. It's not. I use my camp stove almost every week when I'm upstairs in the house. Doesn't hurt. If you lose all the power in your house, what are you gonna do? You're gonna
Go
grab
outside.
in the freezing cold in the dead of winter. One
I'm
outside.
in Florida. Yeah, I'll do 32 degrees outside with a camping stove.
Yeah, but I'm not in Florida. My outdoors in the winter is -40.
All right, you
I'm
need
not
two
doing
camp
that.
stoves.
Yeah, one to sit on and one to warm my stuff on.
That's why,
Peter.
hopefully, I've got osteoarthritis in both of my knees and lymphedema cellulitis in both of my legs, and lower back injury and a right shoulder injury. So, yeah, I sleep on the ground, get off the ground. Anything low, you would need a forklift to get my rear end up off the ground, or my two kids. So, they just
so
yank me up.
Yes.
Al, that video is supposed to drop on the 25th or 26th.
Anytime during that week. Just hashtag it with Camp Challenge Alliance and put at Al Chafes My Back Step so that I can put them in a folder easy.
You want
Like I can put them all in one playlist.
You want me to put that in the description then?
Yeah.
At LA or AL, yeah.
My channel name.
My back step.
Yeah. Put my channel name in there. Put like the @ symbol and my channel name, and then I'll be able to put it into a folder, into a playlist, so that they all group together, so it's easy for people to follow.
I thought about adding that on and then putting it in Premiere for the 5th or 26th.
Either one of those days is good, as long as it's up that week. Because at the end of the month, then we're going to get together and have a chat about them.
Okay. All right. What does this say? 3 miles. Or Perrysburg. Perrysburg. I'm trying to help navigate us back home. We got 100 and some mile drive.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a ways to go.
This
Thanks,
is one
Tom.
Up. Losing the signal.
You're breaking up on us. Breaking up on us, Jamie.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's all farmland. It's all
Pretty
all good.
farmland. Look at the colored trees.
Yeah, there's trees. There's a subdivision over there. We got Perrysburg water sign right there.
I like the yellows and oranges and reds.
I'll be right back.
I'm ignoring this comment. But yeah.
Hey, hey, Al. Al,
Yes.
I got another question.
Yes,
Does Nicole got a channel too?
she does.
I didn't know that. Why did I not know that? I
'Cause
heard
she's
something
had
on
it-
Rusty's.
Yeah, she's
Something about Rusty said go check out Nicole, and I'm like, I didn't even know Nicole had a channel.
she's had it for a little while now, but she hasn't really posted anything on it. Only the other night she decided to go on live for the night.
Okay.
So it was her first time live, and I think she's got a couple of short videos put up on it now. Yeah, she's got a couple of shorts put up on it now. So I got your message on the Facebook thing there too. I just haven't had a chance to open it yet because I was on the live.
Yeah. I just tried to friend you because I figured we better be friends. Yeah, I'll have to send you a message later on
Yep.
after you get off the live. I got a couple of questions.
No problem. No problem. You send them through there, and I'll get back to you. Have a good drive. Be safe.
All right, I better get off and help her. She's ready to exit. All right, see you guys later. I think
See you,
it's the one we
Jamie.
want.
I think she's got me going on the toll road right now.
Uh-oh, no, don't go on the toll. Oh, no. I'm on the wrong road.
Talking about fall days.
195. Don't go that. Go that way. All right, I got to let you go. Bye.
Okay, see ya. Are you talking about fall days?
Yes, it's my favorite season. Being since I grew up in New England, and now I'm down in Florida, I went all the way up to Columbus, Georgia, which is like 4 hours away, in search of fall last year. Couldn't find any colors anywhere. Yeah.
Did you see the little short I put up?
No, not yet. I'll go right
Okay.
now while you guys are chit chatting. I'll go watch it.
It's a little short. You're gonna like it. It shows just the side of the mountain for like a couple of, I think it's like 10 or 15 seconds or something. It's not long. But yeah, I think it's been a good day hanging out. What do you think?
An awesome day.
For sure. Yeah, we don't have quite the color here yet, but it won't be long.
Hey,
I
Jay,
always,
thanks for coming in.
every year, I'm like, throw up some pictures for me on my page on Facebook. Just send me pictures. Swamp me. I don't care. I want pictures.
Well, I've got another few little videos I want to put up too, but I gotta wait until I drop my video, and they'll show some more. They'll show some more little fall things, so you'll see them.
All right.
But this is this day just keeps on going. It's starting to get dark out now though, but it's still nice out. I really like the time of night, you know, where you get out and it's dark, but the sky still looks bright. It's kind of like that twilight. I think that's just a really peaceful time of night. In my opinion. I don't know. That's just the way I feel, especially when I'm out in it and you get to sit down and relax and, you know, just take it in. No particular topic today, Jay. We're just chilling, talking, Well, I suppose we've been talking a lot about this challenge thing, but that's just what we ended up on. We could talk about anything really. Anybody have any talking points they'd like to talk about?
I want to ask you real quick on your balsamic onion glaze meal.
Yep.
What did you cook it? What did you cook in the bowl besides the broccoli and the chicken?
Rice, fried rice. We made fried rice. It had eggs. What'd you put in it? Eggs, soy sauce, onions, mushrooms.
Carrots.
No.
No, she don't like carrots.
Oh, okay.
She put the
It looks
peas in
good.
instead of carrots.
It looks good.
It was delicious. We still got some of the fried rice there, and I still got some little bits of chicken over there. I'm gonna have that later on.
And we're having chili, leftover chili from last night.
Yeah, I still got leftovers.
We made a huge crock pot of it. So
Well, that's usually what I do with chili. I'll make a big pot of it, and then I'll
Mhm.
put it in containers and freeze it, and then I can just take it out whenever I want it.
yeah.
Chili goes too fast for me to freeze it, but when I do spaghetti, I can't make a small thing of spaghetti because of all the ingredients. It's a monster, so we end up freezing like 4 or 5 extra meals in the freezer.
That's good though. You just
Tony,
take
have
it out.
you ever tried dehydrating it?
I don't have a dehydrator.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Because I was going to say, because I dehydrate some spaghetti, and when you reconstitute it, it's just as good as the day you made it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really good. It's one of the best foods for like hiking and stuff like that you can dehydrate. Same thing with chili.
Yeah, I've
Dehydrate
thought
your
about
food.
it. You know, I've thought about getting a good dehydrator or freeze dryer, and something small because I have to have something small. But
Yeah.
that
Well,
would be handy because I don't
I
have a
picked
big
up
freezer either.
I picked up a cheap one on Amazon, and it works fine. Like it dries the food out.
Mhm.
It's not a freeze dryer. It's just a
Air dryer.
dehydrator. It's like a hair dryer stuck in a big bin, basically. So you just set the temperature on it, turn it on, leave it. Next day, it's usually all done. But
Yeah.
I'm also doing like I do apples. I did spaghetti, chili. They says don't do liquids, but I done chicken soup in it
Oh,
and dehydrated
that
the
sounds
entire.
good.
And the only issue I had with chicken soup was when you reconstitute it, it doesn't look the same, but it tastes exactly the same as it used to. But it looks.
I eat with my eyes closed anyway, so.
Hi, Mitchell.
Mitchell here. Mitchell. Which Mitchell is here?
Hendrickson's family farm.
Okay, Henderson. Okay, there we go. Mitchell. Hey, I'm getting confused now because I got my cousin Mitchell here and a Mitchell from Henderson's family. There we go. Say Hendrickson's family farm.
Yep.
Hey. And Hemi is here. Yep. Hey, Hemi. Yeah, so that meal came out really good. I
It
must
looks
say.
good.
I must say, and the little jams, that was delicious. The next time I do pork, next time I do pork, I think I'm gonna do a pork chop and cook it, bake it out, and then put that on top of it and let it bake for another little while. Either that or fry it out and then put it on the frying pan and just let it go down through it a bit. I think it'll be really good. Really good.
I'm checking out your Thanksgiving dinner now.
Oh, are you?
I'm just scrolling
I
through.
got a lot of views on that Thanksgiving dinner. I think
It looks
that one was like
delish.
2.4K in like 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, what? What happened?
Where are my subscribers?
Like turkey, apparently.
Yeah, I want to make one this year, but my dad's like, "Oh, just order from Publix." But I don't want to order my Thanksgiving dinner from Publix because there's going to be stuff that I don't like. You get stuck with food you're not going to eat. It's going to sit in there. He's not going to take it all the way back to Tampa in a 5-hour car ride. So
Yeah.
why am I, So I think I'm gonna tell him, Dad, I'm sorry, but I didn't like anything they were offering. I'm just gonna make it.
Yeah.
You can pay me. He paid me last year for the grocery bill, so you can just pay me the grocery bill that way. But yeah, that looks good. Your spam short got almost 3,000 views. That's awesome, Nancy.
Yeah, it's happened so fast, and it's like, what happened there? But people like food, apparently.
Yeah.
Just I don't know why. Why do people like food? It's a mystery. Everybody watches and they're like, "Oh, I want some of that." Yeah, but Hammy, your goat, you could have kept your goat. That's a pet. That doesn't count as an item. I'm just throwing it out there.
If I could have got my dog in the hammock, I wouldn't have got cold at all.
Extra body warmth.
But just when you hashtag the video, if you put out your video and you hashtag it, just add the @AlChafeSmartX to it, so that it just makes it easier for me to find. And then I should be able to create from what I hear, I don't know exactly, but from what I hear, I should be able to add it to a playlist. So if you go in on my channel, the playlist will be there, and it'll just go through everybody's videos. So it doesn't give me the views. It just makes it easy for anybody that wants to find it to go to one place and find all of our stuff.
Yeah.
So
Sounds perfect.
thanks again, Tony, for making that little thing that Nicole never made. I appreciate it. Hey, Gerbs, we're still here hanging out. Thanks for stopping back in. I appreciate it. I really do. Exactly, yeah. Thanks, Hammy. As long as it's up by the end of the month, next month, we're going to do a sleep system challenge. And it's not really a challenge. It's just show us your sleep system for camping out. And you can deck it up however you want, whatever you want to take. So that's our next month one. And like I said, it's not limited to technically camping. It's just, it'll still be tagged under the same thing, but it's just going to be, thanks, Mitchell. I appreciate that. If I have any issues with it, I'll certainly reach out to you for sure. Thank you very much. Like I said, it's all new to me. I've never done nothing like this before. I've never done any collaborations on anything, so it's all a learning curve, and I expect there to be hiccups along the way, and reach out.
Should be plenty of them.
Yeah, that just makes life interesting. Never tried duck eggs, Queen.
What?
God, you don't know what you're missing. Go to one of the farmers markets or something, or check the supermarkets out and see if you can't get duck eggs.
Yum.
You probably won't want to eat chicken eggs again after you have duck eggs. They're really good, really good. And yeah, they're much better than chicken eggs for you. Believe it or not. Okay, guys, just give me a couple of minutes here, okay? Just
No
have
worries.
a little chat amongst yourself.
Oh, did you see Martin? Mr. Moon says, I can't sleep in Fort because of bear until it's gone, but coming back to a big camper is safer, but just for bedtime. Is that okay?
Sure. It's all about the fun.
That's scary. Bear.
Yeah, try to avoid them for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the craziest thing we got around here, we got some coyotes, deer, and a lot of wild turkey.
That's cool.
So I got a pile of turkey feathers that I've been finding every time I walk around.
Anybody into making dream catchers can tie the turkey feathers to the bottom of the dream catchers.
No. Well, I'll save them for the next time I'm making arrows. Turkey feathers work real good as the flights.
There you go. I totally forgot about arrows. Last time I shot one of those, I think I was 15.
Thought I was done, but I'm not. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
That was a nice try, Al.
Hey, Little John.
Hey, big guy.
Oh gosh.
Oh, these marinated mushrooms are so good.
I wish I liked mushrooms, but I don't. I've tried them stuffed with cheese, marinated, and then fried yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
I like mushrooms, so for me, it doesn't matter. Fried, you know, whenever I cook a chili or a spaghetti sauce, I can't do it without adding fried mushrooms in there.
I'm always picking them out. If somebody puts it in, pick them
One
out.
of my sons is that way too. He's just going to sit there and pick them all out.
And then he'll eat. Yeah,
And he'll eat, exactly.
that's me. I wish I'd liked them. My stepmother used to make the big mushroom caps, and she used to, the white ones with the pullet stem, and then she would stuff it with certain cheese and put it in the oven.
Oh man, I stuff them with crab, shrimp, and then make a cheese sauce to go over the whole thing and just bake them in the oven. Oh, yum.
I'm not a shellfish person. Bad. I had a bad reaction. Not an allergic
That's too
reaction,
bad.
just a bad reaction. Yeah. Welcome back.
Hi, I'm back. Did you miss me?
Definitely missed you. It sounds like Jason. Did you miss me?
Verbal Princess, thanks for coming in. Welcome to my live that I just showed up for. No.
Maybe that's what it is, Gerbs. I don't have enough of the mushrooms for my. See, I can't even talk. My mental capacity.
You're eating the wrong kind.
Yeah, Derbs, I don't think she was talking about those mushrooms.
Not the magic mushrooms.
Although I know enough about mushrooms to distinguish those from everything else. That's all I can say. I tend to steer clear of mushrooms if I'm out in the woods. Like, I don't mind.
Yeah, if I don't know what it is, I won't, because this area is full of mushrooms.
Yeah, you have to have a book with you, and then
Yep.
make sure it's
I
the
don't
right
even-
one, even if it's close to the other one. It might not be the right one.
I don't even trust a book. The only way I would get any way involved in wild edible mushrooms is if I had somebody actually physically go with me that knows them and be able to pick them up, break them, smell them, taste them. This is edible. This is not.
Taste them? You want them to taste the non-edible ones.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, they can pick
Yeah.
them up and say, this one is the edible one, this one is not. Smell the difference, feel the difference, look at the little differences between them.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, there's a lot of good mushrooms, and that's the ones you need to find out for what area you're in. Like Jerb says he has access to all the good ones. Same thing here in Washington. We have access to all the good ones, the ones you want that everybody wants and stuff like that.
Well, like, I know what a morel is. And
Yeah.
if we had them here, I'd go and pick them because I've seen so many morels. I know what they are. I know what they look like.
Yeah.
I'd like to try them, but they don't grow here. But with regards to the mushrooms that we got growing around here, I steer clear of pretty much all of them. But if I was stuck in a, okay, I have to eat or die situation, the one thing I could say to look for is look for mushrooms that are partly eaten already.
Yeah, if something's eating them, means they're probably safe to eat.
Yeah. Because
Now, morels are a good mushroom. We have chanterelles around here too. They're really good.
now I think we have
Yep.
chanterelles here, but I don't like. There's a couple of different ones in those that grow that are similar.
Mm.
I think if I'm thinking of the right one, I might not even be thinking of the right mushroom. But I know there's a bunch that grows here that you can eat, but there's also ones that if you eat it, you're going to be in the hospital. So
Now, some mushrooms you can't even touch safely.
yeah, Yeah, so I just like, I'll just steer clear of mushrooms. They're nice to look at, but I'm not going to eat them.
You know, some of the mushrooms we get around here are beautiful mushrooms, you know, big bright red caps, white spots. You can get close, but you don't want to touch those things.
Hi, it's Our Abundant Life. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you stopping by. Talking about a little bit of everything. So if you got something you want to talk about, bring it up.
Yeah.
It's all about having fun. Right now it's mushrooms. What's edible, what's not.
And if they come in a jar, they're usually edible.
Well, I get them in the can, and the ones in the can are pretty good. I'll eat those. Yeah. And there's sometimes, you know, you go to this place and there's mushrooms on a shelf. And that ones seem to be okay.
They might be safe, yeah.
Yeah, they seem like they're safe. Lots of people be in picking them ones up, so. No. But
I'm looking at pictures of mushrooms now, both varieties you guys mentioned.
oh, are you? I know. I don't. There's the. I don't even know how to say it. A Medicap. I don't. I'm not even saying it right. Starts with an A. It's a big long word. And I think they're red on top, white in the bottom. They're like a flattish type mushroom. And I think you can eat them, but only in small doses. Like, I don't think you'd be able to eat the whole mushroom. It's more of a medicinal thing than an edible thing.
Right. Well, some of them you can't eat raw. You have to process them to get rid of the poisons that are in them. And then some you can't get rid of the poisons.
Yeah. Well, there's another one. I know what it looks like. I've seen it. There's no other mushroom that grows like it. So I know it would be safe to eat, but I have never ever seen them in my area. It's called a shaggy mane. You know what they are, don't you?
Yeah, I've heard of that, yes.
It grows up something like a morel, but it's all solid, not holy. Like the morel's got all the little holes all over.
Yeah.
It'd look like a morel, but it'd be all solid, and they grow really white. And it almost looks like hairs coming off of them all over the place, hence the term shaggy mane. It looks almost like a horse's mane. And yeah, Gerbs knows about them. They must grow in your area, do they, Gerb? But they don't grow here. But I know what that one looks like, and I know that one will be okay to eat. Same way I know a morel is okay. Like, I picked up stuff as I went along, but like I said, it's just where I'm to. There's not enough people making videos on where I'm to for me to be able to say I can eat this or I could eat that. Or yeah, okay, I'm going out and doing a catch and cook, and hey, look, I just found these mushrooms on the way, and I can put that in the stew pot. I'm just not going to risk it. Not here, I'm not. Not with the knowledge that I got. Like I said, I am not a teacher. Never claimed to be. If you learn something from me, good on you, but
right.
It's
I'm reading about the shaggy mane right now.
Yeah.
They're they're edible, and then some people get strange reactions from eating them. And people who drink alcoholic beverages within a week of eating shaggy manes or other inky cap mushrooms can go a little loopy.
Yeah, well, I don't drink, so it wouldn't affect
I'll
me.
stay away from them then. I'm already loopy enough.
So next time we come on, we will know if he has some shaggy mane. Yeah, but I know there's interactions with mushrooms and stuff like that, and people can react way differently. So
yeah,
it's just, in my opinion, unless you're absolutely sure, don't touch a mushroom.
Yeah, you can take a picture of them because some of them are pretty cool.
I
Mhm.
took pictures of some of them. The little tiny red one, I was kind of wishing I had a little Smurf stand next to it because it looked just like a little Smurf house. I was like, click, click, but I never got to.
Perfect.
I'll just leave that one.
Thanks, Nicole.
Toby stole. Leave it to Nicole, right? She can make that for you, but she can't make a little hashtag for me, you know?
All she's got to do is copy what I keep pasting. It's pretty simple.
That is really simple, right? But oh my. Nah, it's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Well, I'm gonna have to jump off here. I have to get started on washing that motorhome before it gets dark.
Yeah, and you're
Oh,
3 hours. Oh, it's 2 o'clock there. Okay.
I did
Yeah,
not
it's 2
realize
o'clock
that
here,
you
so
were
I gotta
moderating.
get started.
I think you can click on it from your phone.
No, I can't. I gotta go into YouTube side to do it and make a moderator. I didn't realize you didn't have a wrench there, Tony.
As links.
Oh, Nicole's complained a bunch of times, but I haven't.
So that's why it hasn't come up. So what you're saying is you don't want a wrench.
No, I don't care either way. You know, you want to give me one, give me one. But
Oh, it is when you can't get a link up there.
No, I don't mind giving it to you. Then it allows you to drop your link or do whatever needs to be done if something comes up in the chat. And like I said, I'm mostly on my phone doing it, so I can't swap back.
yeah, I
and
got the
forth.
phone running StreamYard, but then I got YouTube here on my computer. So
I've got.
Usually that's what I got done, but I'm running StreamYard on my phone, and I got the TV running YouTube.
This is my setup. So that's
Perfect.
mine.
You got the double screens on the go.
232-inch TV monitor, TVs rather. One the
Nice.
sound is shot, so I'm like, okay, I'll use it as a monitor. And then my daughter's TV we thought had died when cable company messed with the lines. It started a fire at her wall, so they're like, oh, it's the TV. There's something going on with the TV. Brand new TV, nothing wrong with it. We had a dum-dum that didn't know how to wire correctly outside where the hookup is, and so we almost had a fire in her bedroom.
oh, ouch.
So I went and bought her a TV and everything, and ended up being it wasn't the TV, it was the wiring. The cable company came out and fixed it and everything, and I got her other TV as my other monitor. So, but yeah,
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to drop everybody in chat. Thank you for joining in today. So far, the conversation's been good. I'll keep it running. And I'll probably turn the speakers up so I can hear it if I'm near it.
Perfect. I'm probably only going to go for another 20 minutes or so anyway. I'll see how things are going along. But thanks for coming up, Tony. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day. I know you
No problem.
to get your signal and stuff. And have fun in your camp with all of your new
Oh, yeah,
toys.
I will. And I should have my video out here in a couple hours.
cool. I'll be looking for it.
Upload slow.
Looking forward to it. That's fine.
Not tonight, tomorrow.
You still got a week. Don't worry about it.
I know. I know. All right. You guys have a good day.
You too.
You can see ya.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Abundant Life.
Ugh.
So what are we talking about next, Al?
Well, anything.
Sounds like my life. What are we talking about?
Anything. What's new? What's old? What's on the go?
What's new? What's old? What's on the go? Well, what's new is I need to get my tush on these divorce papers before my dad comes and my uncle come into town next month and get
and
it
then they will be
courthouse.
kicking more too. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to hear it from both of them. So I need to get that worked on. But it's looking at the paperwork. It's like this much paperwork. When all I want is, do you want a divorce? Yes. Do you have assets together? No. Do you have any bank accounts together? No. Do you want your maiden name back? Yes. Is it irreconcilable differences? Yes. Okay, click, you're done. You know what I mean? Send it in. They decide yes, no, and then I'm out of that, 12 years I've been looking at this paperwork going, how do I don't understand a darn thing. Give me the easy forms. And it is
Yeah,
the easy forms.
Where's the form that says check yes or no?
Right? That's what I want. Just check yes or no. So
Yeah.
once I get that done, it's like, okay, that I'm all set. I mean, I've been separated for over 12 years. So
Yeah.
it's time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's been time 12 years ago, but that paperwork.
It's
So,
all a process.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So other than that's the new thing. Well, it's a new thing, but the old thing, because I really need to get on it.
Hopefully it all gets straightened out soon for you. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get it I'm hoping to get it in like the beginning of that week of November of my birth week, and then when my dad comes the week after, I'll be like, or 2 weeks later, I'll be like, yep, guess what? It's in the courthouse. It's done.
In the hands of courts now. It's not me anymore.
Yep, it's up to me now. So that once I have that, then it'll be another party of drinking tequila shot. Just one.
There you go. There you go.
Celebrate that I did it and put it into the courthouse. That's one. And then when I get the yes, you're divorced, that's two.
Gerb says the price of China and the price of tea in China.
Yeah, what is the price of tea in China?
I
know
know
what that means.
No freaking idea. No,
He's
but
anyway.
anyway.
I get it, Gerb. Shut up. Not you, me.
I think they dragged in things out way too much.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you can go in an afternoon and get married, but it takes you 10 years to get a divorce.
Hey, Ashley. Yep, we're still on it.
Hey, Ashley.
It's not the time. What it is, like with the divorce paper. I mean, with the marriage license, you go in, you give your information. That's it. So why can't it be that simple to fill out paperwork if there's nothing? I mean, nothing to tie you two together. Your kids are over 18. There's no bank accounts, no assets, no nothing, no credit cards, no debts.
No debts, no payments, no.
Yeah.
It's just, we are just not going to be together anymore.
Right, exactly. That's what they need. So.
Simple, straightforward, but they can't get that through. They got to make everything difficult.
Yeah, no kidding.
Playing with Lazy Days is wristband. Oh, just 1 second there now.
We're trying to get some of you guys to come up here. Come on. Let's get the conversation going. Change the subject.
Well, Ashley, I'm actually going to be shutting my stream down there. In a couple of minutes.
There you go.
Yeah, I just got an invite to go to see Mitchell. So if you'll join me over on Henderson's Family Farm. Is it Henderson's Family Farm? Yeah.
He dropped his link there now.
And Nicole's going to drop the link in the chat for everybody. So I think it'd be nice to go over and hang out with him for a while. We had a really good interview there yesterday morning. It was a lot of fun to go up on his panel and have a chat with him. So hopefully you can all join me over there. And I'm just gonna give it until this hits the 45, which is less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, I see everybody. I see a lot of people over there.
Yeah, and I would like to thank everybody for coming in and hanging out, and I really appreciate all of you guys. I really do. Thanks, Des, for coming up and sitting.
You're very welcome.
You're always appreciated on panel, you know that.
I appreciate it.
Devil Dog, if you are still in the basement, I do not know if he is or not. He probably is. No, he is not. Which is odd because normally he'd be there, but I'm sure he's still listening at some form or another. Thanks for hanging out. I know he's probably still got the stream running until I ends it because he'll leave it on 24/7. Tony, Stonewolf, thanks. everybody that was up on panel today. We had Danny, we had Stonewall, we had, I don't know, who else do we have up on panel today? Dez, of course.
I don't know.
Eddie was on.
Des and Tony and
Eddie was on.
Lower Michigan.
Jamie was on.
Jamie.
Jamie was on.
DJ.
DJ was on. Yeah. You're looking back there. Yeah.
Rebecca.
Rebecca was on. I appreciate every single one of you guys, even though, you know, my mind kind of goes blank a lot of times.
That's okay. I cheated. I went back on my YouTube. And
That's
looked
what I
at
thought you were just doing. I was like, she's scrolling back through now, looking to see who's there. All right, guys. Everybody have a great day, and hopefully you can join us over there. And we are saying goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Come on, end. It's not letting me end. Hang on. End broadcast. Catch y'all on the next one, guys.